Welcome to Play It Again. I'm Jordan.
I'm Kyle.
I'm also Jordan.
And welcome to our first game of Kingdoms Forlorn,
Yep.
A new campaign game from Into the Unknown, creators of Frozen and Aeon Trespass Odyssey. And if you don't know how to play this game, there should already be teachers on the channel for both the delve phase and the clash phase, the two sort of main phases of the game. Every expedition, which is a session of the campaign, consists of a delve, a clash, a delve, and then another clash. And we're going to be playing our first delve and clash in this video today, or at least that's the plan.
Here's hoping.
Yeah, do you guys want to talk for a second about the knights that we're all playing and what their sort of stories are?
Sure.
I'm happy to start. I'm playing as Paracelsa. Paracelsa is a knight of the church, effectively, the papal order of questers. And I am, I've dedicated my life to the service of the church, training since childhood. And, I'm seeking out the traitors of the church, the blasphemers, and trying to kill them. I am violent. And I am zealous. That's how I describe my traits.
Good to know.
That's a sort of general little summary.
Yeah, I am playing Renholder, which is the Mage Knight. He is not violent nor zealous. He is very curious. He's an intellectual knight, constantly thirsting after knowledge, and kind of a bit of a prodigy. And his little, I guess, do we talk about quests at all, or just...
No.
Okay, great.
Just a little summary.
That's him. He's great.
I'm playing Kara. I like Kara.
Yeah.
Red-headed wilder knight. She's a knight of the wilds, used to living beyond the limits of society, so she can forage. She's an outdoors person. It says her fighting style is very positioning, evading, focused, that type of thing. They also mention that she is not, she can also talk to people, like she's a good leader, so she's not like covered in smelly bear skins out in the wild. They made sure to mention that.
She's civilized.
And it looks like she's going to have a revenge plot line, but I don't think we're not doing Kara's plot.
No, that's right. So we'll talk about the structure of the game in a minute, but first the setting. We are in a world that has been consumed by this fog. It has taken over a number of kingdoms and has basically covered them for years and years. I'm not sure how long. And only recently has the fog somewhat subsided over some of these formerly lost kingdoms to reveal, a transformation. They've been taken over by monsters, by, horrible people and deeds. And so we are some of the few knights brave enough to venture into these kingdoms forlorn. And we'll be starting with our own personal quests and aiding each other on our quests along the way. The way this campaign is set up is everyone has their own little quest book that has, five quests, 5 chapters of quests, and then a bunch of investigations. And in any given scenario, one knight will be the main quester. They'll be going on their primary story mission, and the other knights will be assisting and investigating their own sort of sub-goals. So only one character's kind of story is happening at a given time, and today it's going to be Paracelsa's story. And so I'm going to start by reading a bit of Paracelsa's prologue so you can get a sense of her character in a little bit more detail, and then we're just going to start playing.
Okay.
Cool. A pious man died today. Blood drips from the grisly display in thick, oozing droplets that spatter onto the dirt below, forming a puddle that has already started to stink. The man, a former priest of the Allfather, has been stripped in a humiliating ritual, then strung up between 2 crossed timbers, lifted feet first into the air to dangle out of arm's reach. And then, once he'd been hoisted into position, he was split, sawed in half from groin to navel before the perpetrators had stopped, leaving the wretch bleeding, the gruesome act half done. It's almost a certainty that the half-finished nature of the scene is intentional, to make a mockery of the true moment from the torn book. Paracelsus glares up at the ghoulish rendition of the splitting of the sawed man, her rage boiling beneath her skin. A gauntleted fist clenches tight enough to make the worked steel creak, and it's all the young woman can do not to growl in fury. Her eyes glance down to the puddle beneath the dead priest to see the tool that was used for this blasphemy. Not even a proper replica of the saw itself, but just a farmer's rusted, insufficient hand tool. A hand claps down on her shoulder, and she turns to face the stern features of her superior, the High Quester Nicodemus. Focus, Paracelsa, he chides. I know what you're thinking, but we can't let anger cloud our minds. Think and look for clues. We must find who did this. Paracelsa looks beyond the old man, seeing the crowd staring owlishly at the grisly display. Whatever the culprits wanted, the act is already taking root in hearts, spreading a message. A message that the church may not be as untouchable as once thought. The blessed word is threatened. A wave of anxious, determined energy rises in the young questor's heart. She must root out these blasphemers, these sinners, wherever they are lurking. It is her divine duty. Her eyes lift from the crime scene and to the churning wall of gray that lurks past the village's edge, the deep fog. If there was one place a heretic could hide with near complete impunity, it would be the lawless realms of the kingdoms forlorn. That's the first place she'll start looking. Okay, so that's my prologue. That's a little bit of my background. I'm going into the kingdoms forlorn, into the deep fog to investigate that crime.
I'm going to be investigating.
You're going to be right. Well, let me cover my quest first, and then you'll. Because that's not even the quest; that's the prologue.
That's the prologue.
Yeah. And I should say, by the way, I'm going to have. I didn't say it before that one, but we are going to have timestamps to when you can skip ahead of the reading if you just want to watch gameplay. So feel free to skip ahead if you don't want us to read the story. But we're going to read it as we play through because we need to read it for ourselves.
But before you do, why don't you like the video?
That's right. Like, subscribe. Okay. All right. Quest 1 is called On the Hunt. You are summoned to the chapel within the Fogwatch Fortress grounds, wherein you find Nicodemus leaning on the heavy oaken table, brow furrowed as he scans the maps laid out before him. Your eyes briefly flicker to them and back to your old mentor, waiting patiently for him to acknowledge your presence. His weathered, wise eyes lift to you and he smiles. Glad you could finally make it, he jibes. You have a lead? You ignore his attempt at humor. He merely sighs and shakes his head. The Principality of Stone, Nicodemus announces, gesturing to the map. King Edelhart has reached out to us for aid in dealing with a heretic problem hiding out in his dust bowl of a kingdom. I thought Eisenwald was abandoned, your brow furrows. When the stone curse took the realm, all the people fled. Not all. There are many who are too stubborn for their own good, the old questor grunts bitterly, and still more who come flocking at the first whiff of opportunity. The border dukes and duchesses have sent countless into the fog to try and colonize the places left empty. You nod, turning your gaze to the map. Eisenwald, the Principality of Stone. You're hard-pressed to think of a better hiding spot for a cult than the Forlorn realm. So that's where we'll be heading on this Quest 1. But why don't we talk about your sort of investigations that we're going to be going on here?
Sure. And Jordan, at the end of your first quest chapter, right?
Mm-hmm. There will be 5 investigations, and you can choose whichever one you're interested in. I would just go based off the bolded title for right now.
Gotcha.
I believer. Ooh, I'm interested in 2, but I think I'm just going to start with the first one because A Hat Full of Sky is a great.
That's a great title.
A great title.
Yeah.
And if it means I get a wizard's hat, that sounds great.
Seems likely, too.
A chill skitters down your spine as you pick through the upper room of the inn, rifling through the scattered belongings left behind by someone departing in haste. At first, you felt a spark of excitement upon hearing that a fellow mage had passed through the outpost, hoping that maybe you'd find an equal in the arcane arts to speak with. An equal to my level 1 guy is kind of sad. It would certainly make a refreshing change from the mundane-minded farmhands you usually encounter out here in the shadow of the deep fog. But when you learn of this magician's sudden and rushed departure, your excitement and curiosity has begun to descend into suspicion and paranoia. Now, as you regard the tomes discarded on your bed, you feel your worries solidify, validated. One is bound in dark, almost black leather. Upon its cover, a disc of gold bearing a grinning face, a mirror of one of the cards from the Fool's Tarot. This is the Study Maledictia, a treatise on curses, banes, and hexes. The College of Korost has been thorough in their stamping out of such tomes. To find one here, only a mage operating outside the City of College's purview could gain access to such a book. And there is only one in the library in the world that you would still have intact copies of such forbidden knowledge. You're dealing with a scholamancer here. You need to find where they scurried off to.
All right, so you're looking for a scholamancer.
That just sounds like a big nerd.
You could be a necromancer. No, I'm a scholamancer.
Yeah, sure.
So I draw the clue card, and I would collect clues that are green and red.
Okay, nice.
Okay. So am I in the right spot here? Investigations in the book. I can pick one of these chapters
That's
here,
right,
or these little bits.
exactly.
All right. So I'm going to do Lightfoot, which feels very old Englishy. It's spelled with a Y, and I have no idea what that is. Sounds interesting.
Cool.
The villagers stumble into the outpost, downcast and weary. When questioned, they tell a grim tale. Bounty hunters, frustrated by their prey, have taken over their village and are plundering it for food, coin, and any trinkets they can carry. They're growing more aggressive by the day. The bounty hunters, thinking they've lost your trail, are turning to basic thuggery and violence. Maybe you can get their attention again, lure them deeper into the kingdoms where they can be less of a threat to the common folk. So I do this now, but the success is after we get the clues.
If you do it.
Gotcha.
If you do
Okay,
it.
so make an investigation mark on your night sheet for chapter 1.
Right, so what Jordan's mentioning is that we each have these night sheets, and I'm going to go ahead and show you one of them. This is my night sheet, and it has, the information. This is covered in the teach. I've marked off my prologue, and I am marking off that we are on my first quest. So I'm going to put a little X here. And the way the story goes is a chapter ends when you've done a quest and 3 investigations. These guys are marking investigations, so we'll see how that goes. We can also keep track of various effects, the Sigh of the Grawl, Bane, Gold, Leads, our starting stats, and various other things. So this is here for me. And I'm going to continue reading from my quest now that their investigations have been described at the very least. So here, actually, we're going to start with an outpost phase. So the outpost phase comes before my quest proper starts. Did you guys have any questions before we get to the outpost phase?
Fucking enrolling.
Great. In the outpost phase, we are able to visit, and this is the Principality of Stone book. That's determined by my quest. It says we're going to the Principality of Stone. And in it, there is an outpost page, which I will show to the world here. It looks like this, and it covers various locations we can go to. The Mercenary Guild, the Inn, the Scouts Guild, the Merchant's Workshop. And then, you can accept contracts, which look like that. There's a few different things we can do here. Unfortunately, everything costs money, and we have none. So the only thing we can do is go to the inn, which doesn't cost money. And by the way, each of these has an early bird effect that says if you go to that location first, because you are allowed to go to every location, but whichever one you go to first, you get the early bird effect there. Normally, we'd have to roll a d10 for the inn, but we don't have to now because the early bird effect here is to choose the outcome that we'd like. And so there are a few different things we could do. I am interested in either getting a stone key, because I know we might have some stone doors to unlock in the Stone Kingdom, or we could get some gold for each of our knights, although it's not very much gold. Yeah, I think the stone key is a good idea. What do you guys think?
I can't see them, but I don't need gold. That doesn't fit with my wild knights plan.
Sure, I like that.
Scoring the money.
Do you have a different idea, Kyle, or should we go with gold?
No, I think
Or should we go with,
Stone
key?
Key sounds great.
All right, so let's grab a stone key.
No, I saved it mostly.
That was very good. We almost had a disaster, so it almost spilled here.
Single drop.
This is an aside, but I've been waiting for the couplers for this table for 6 months, and I finally heard today that they are coming this week. Hopefully.
Hell yeah.
All right.
So exciting. Okay, so we have a stone key, very exciting stuff. I'll just put that on our kingdom board. And with that, I think we're going to just start our quest.
Let's do it.
I will point out that we are starting in the All Fathers Church. This is determined by my quest. It tells us where to start, and so that is where we start, and that will be our marker for movement. That's me, and I'm going to read the first entry of the quest that's going to give us some direction on what we're doing here.
Let's do it.
The staggeringly tall interior of the All Fathers Church of Eisenwald, the Eisenkirch, a building rivaled only by the monolithic Conqueror's Castle itself, stretches far above you. The vaulted ceiling folding together into a distant peak. On that ceiling, many murals of the scenes from the torn book have been painted in vibrant colors that are now faded and crumbling. The years since the fall of the deep fog have not been kind. You turn your gaze back down to earth, to the nave of the massive cathedral, where the last congregation of the Church of Eisenwald is still gathered to this day. A crowd of supplicants, frozen in a blink of an eye, the petrification curse having taken them mid-sermon. A grim fate, for so many faithful. The curse comes for all. Nicodemus has led a small number of your fellow questers here, as good a place as any to make the base of your operations in the Principality. Now you only need to wait for the king's delegation to... Right on time. The heavy oaken doors of the church clatter open and Nicodemus enters, followed by a most unusual figure. The king's emissary is a figure clad in what might once have been jester's clothing, a bright tunic and velvet pantaloons. Atop their head, the cap and bells, although the tiny brass fixtures make no sound, eerie in their silence. The emissary looks to you, their face hidden behind a white porcelain mask. There's something off about how they move, jerky, unbalanced, as if each limb must be moved consciously. Well, interesting. So it says here, if Kara is in your party, she is.
Oh.
Hey.
And she has 05 marked, but you don't. Because we just started the campaign.
Yeah, I got nothing marked.
Funny. So I guess if we had done your quest first, maybe we would have had to read something here.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. All right. Saint's blessing be upon you. The emissary manages a juddering bow before swinging back upright. His Highness, King Edelhard, is always pleased to welcome delegates from the church into his humble kingdom. Nicodemus flashes you a sharp, cautioning glare. Normally, you don't care for courtly etiquette. But your mentor has raised you to show respect when warranted. First impressions are everything. Choose. You don't have time to play nice with some bureaucrat. Better to be swift and to the point. You have a job to do. Or, you are the face of the faith in this accursed land. What the locals see of you, they will apply to all who come after. You would be wise to act with humility and piety, rather than bring reproach on the faith and the All-Father's name. Well, I'm going to go brusque. I address the emissary brusquely, showing him that I'm not here to fool around, which gains me 1 passion.
I love that.
So passionate.
Okay. Thank you for the warm welcome, but we're rather short on time. You forsake the social norms expected of you, and Nicodemus, standing behind the emissary, raises his palm to his forehead in a despairing gesture. We're hunting cultists that are taking refuge in your kingdom. What can you tell us about them? I was warned you questers were rather rough-spoken, to the point impertinent. The emissary chuckles behind their mask, then shuffles past you. Can you help us or not, you press. Yes, yes, they respond with an exasperated tone. All in good time. Follow along now. Raise your heat limit by 1. Okay, I will do that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you go.
I know.
Popping off.
Okay. I know of the cultists you seek. The emissary moves between the statues infesting the cathedral, their strange stop-start gait surprisingly swift. They have been acting within the Principality for some time now. Our people's numbers are already dangerously thin, so few willing to remain and brave the Principality's recent troubles. Now, this group is either recruiting the few loyal citizens we have left, or snatching them off the street in the dead of night for devils know what purpose. Why hasn't the king taken steps to eradicate them, you ask? A simple request to his holiness, you would have a score or more papal knights at your disposal. Ha-ha! The faint, lilting laughter, I don't know if that was faint or lilting, escaping from the emissary's mask has an odd sing-song quality to it. The king has more important things to deal with than a little sect. We're forced to be ever vigilant against the schemes of the other kings, making sure the walls of steel we build around our nation remain strong. A few insects crawling around inside are of little concern. Now, if you find the lair of these parasites, we'd be more than happy to dedicate our stonemason knights to... You don't spot them hiding amongst the statues. They've covered themselves in a thin layer of the gray dust that covers every surface of the church. They leap and strike with frightening speed, one dagger plunging into the emissary's chest, another into their gut. Your weapon leaps to your hand, but the attackers are already running, splitting apart to head for separate exits. You hesitate for just a moment, long enough to see the emissary's body begin to twitch, then break apart into dozens of pieces, scraps of fabric ripping apart to reveal nothing beneath. The tattered fragments of silk and velvet scurry across the cold flagstones, skittering like insects until all that is left behind is the bone-white mask. Nicodemus looks down at the remnants of the king's emissary, then back to you, before he starts barking orders. The other questers come running, quick to obey. Seal the exits, sweep the halls for any others. Smash every statue if you have to make sure they're what they appear. He looks to you and gives the commands. Go after these cultists, Paracelsa. Find them and find out what they know. Do the All-Father's work, child. Saint's fortune be with you. My objective in this quest is to hunt down the cultists before they can go to ground. We reveal map tiles small 11 and small 14. Okay, so those are over here. if you wouldn't mind pulling them out, 11 and 14. They remain unexplored, which means we'll put a basic token on them.
Just like one of these little branchy boys.
Okay.
So we reveal them.
You reveal them, and then you put those tokens on them to show that they're unexplored. These tokens represent, and then put a Bane token on each of them as well, I suppose.
Okay.
The snake, the Ouroboros.
Yeah,
the play it again symbol.
Play it again.
Okay. So those tokens represent the fleeing cultists. At the beginning of the Delve round, we'll draw a Minor Mortis card and move all Bane tokens on the kingdom map in the direction indicated in the bottom right of the Mortis card you just drew. If needed, reveal new kingdom tiles, although they remain unexplored and should be marked with a generic token.
Well,
The cultists cannot move into sub-kingdoms, through panzer gates, rebel tokens, or onto the tile with the party marker on it. If there are no valid paths of movement for the cultists, they ignore their movement for the round. If you move the party marker onto a kingdom tile with a Bane token, Zeal 1 and discard that token. The first time you do this, read this chapter. When you remove the last Bane token from the kingdom map, read another chapter. If your time is at 8 and you didn't remove all the Bane tokens, read another chapter. If you fail the expedition in another way, read yet another chapter.
Okay.
So basically, we are trying to hunt down those guys. And if we're able to do that, great. And if not, not so great, I think is the general idea. So we should keep an eye out for where we think these things are going to connect.
We actually can see one already. So little 10 is right here.
Oh, wow.
And that connects. So like it's kind of over here.
Oh, yeah, here, we can show that on the map. So it's looking like this one is going to connect into here.
And then this one, I don't think we have the hard connection yet.
We don't. The other piece of information on these cards
is the district in which they exist.
So each of these show, like, for instance, this Allfather's Church is in the blacksmith or the craftsman district. And so this one is showing the merchant district. None of the cards we're currently seeing are in the merchant. Well, yeah, this is all blacksmith district, which is interesting. The cards do show on their backside, like down here, what district they're in. So you can kind of tell where. So we kind of need to look for the craftsman's district, but we also want to pursue that card, probably.
Yeah, I think that's probably our first step.
First step is to give us a clue. Does it trigger anything if we kill those cultists?
It does.
There,
it says we read.
Yeah, so perfect. Yeah, that's good.
Great. So that is a good starting setup, guys. We're going to go straight into the first kingdom turn if you guys are ready to do that. That's the first delve turn, I mean.
Yeah, we're so ready.
Okay, so it seems like we want to move south.
Are we all together, first of all?
We are, but only one mini is needed.
One mini. Right. Okay, great.
Yeah. Be kind of silly to just like drag all the minis onto each card.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. All right, so the first step of our delve turn is actually for the cultists to move, and we're going to draw a Minor Mortis card for that. I'm realizing I have not shuffled up this deck yet, so let's do that.
And is it each one gets resolved individually, or
No. They all move the same way.
Great.
Yeah. So let's see what we got here.
These guys can move south or west and east, and these guys can move west and south.
And we got a west.
Great.
So those guys are going to move on to card 10.
We'll reveal it. It connects like. How does this one connect to the Allfather Church?
Like this.
Beautiful.
Okay, and so they're on here, and we'll add another unexplored token there. And then these guys are going to move on to large tile 3, which is right here. And so here's Hansa Hall. Okay, and so let's see if we have any sense of where these places are. I mean, this one, obviously, we've already connected up, and we're going to go meet them right now, I think, which is very easy. These ones, however, are kind of farther away.
Yeah.
So
we don't see any water on any of these pictures, but
do not see any water on any of these pictures. These are both Merchants Guild, so I guess we'll just keep an eye out for the merchant symbol.
Yep.
Okay, so now we're going to resolve our delve turn, and the first step of our delve turn is declaring a movement. So we're going to move to here. And I believe when we do that, let me check which step it is that we resolve our thing against them. It might be the very first thing we do. Yep, Zeal 1 and discard that token.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? It's going to be in the story step. That's when it's going to happen. So first we're going to resolve this card. The first thing on this card, when there's an unexplored tile, you flip it over and resolve the symbols on the back. So we're going to gain 1 time. We're going to lose 1 threat. We don't actually have any threat. And that's all the symbols on here. Then we're going to resolve the symbols on the front of this card. And there are none. We just know that there's going to be a tile over here. And that little gate is a gate to the Sunken Kingdom, which we will not be exploring in this particular game.
So medium 8.
Medium 8 is going to come out here so that we know our options for the future. Okay. And then in the then we're going to get to the story step, and that's when we're going to resolve this story. So we're going to
Do we event first or story first?
Oh yeah, we event first. Good call. Another deck that I have not shuffled yet. Let's do it really quick.
Good content, right?
Who doesn't like to see a nice shuffle? All right. Grasp of the Fogs. This is an active effect. Place this card in the active effects area, then place a generic token on a random direction of this card. Okay, that random direction is going to be at the top of the card, north. Okay, and to travel in that direction, to travel north, enter the deep fog according to the standard rules and discard this card. If you travel in a different direction, place a generic token on that direction on this card. When there are 3 generic tokens on this card, discard it.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically the fog has set in. There is a grasp of the fog, and it's going to make it a little challenging to travel in directions that we've previously traveled, basically.
Okay.
Okay, and now in the story step, we're going to discard that Bane token, and we're going to read from Paracelsa's quest book.
We're crushing it.
Honestly, it seems too easy. Like, did we make a mistake? You know what I mean?
We've only gotten one of the 2, though.
Didn't we just get a little lucky that they went towards us instead of?
That's true.
Else?
They could have gone
just
south,
a little bit
I
of
guess.
luck on our side here.
That's probably true. Okay. The trail of the cultist is still fresh. You're not sure if this was the one who attacked and killed the emissary or another, but it matters little. They'll spill their secrets one way or another. You turn the corner and find a dead end ahead. The cultist comes up just short of the brick wall and looks about for any way to escape. With nowhere else to go, they turn to face you. You brandish your weapon. By the authority granted to me by the Church of the Allfather, you growl, you are under arrest for the crime of heresy. You will surrender and face judgment at the feet of His Holiness in Crossed. Do not resist. The cultist, a young woman clad in a simple robe stained with stone-gray dust, sneers at you. That's when you see the long, serrated dagger in her hand. Before you can close the distance, she's raised the blade to her throat, plunging it into her flesh. A flood of crimson spurts from the severed artery, and she collapses while you watch on, numb with surprise. You failed to understand the fanatical lengths to which they'd go to protect their sect. Suddenly, the ground shudders beneath you, and pallid, writhing bodies squirm up from under the cobbled street, drawn forth by the spilled blood. The nearest pale blood worm snaps at you viciously, and the rest of the swarm turns to face you. Proceed to an ambush against the pale blood worms. Once the ambush is resolved, return to the delve. Great.
That was crazy.
was pretty crazy.
I'm getting the tone.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Where
That
it's
was
very
I feel like-
gruesome.
yeah, that was
right.
crazy.
It was dark. It like right in, like we're right into it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna set up for that fight with the pale blood worms, and we'll be right back. Okay, this is our first encounter, so we're going to take it a little slow as we go through. We do have the card for our lovely pale blood monstrosity, pale blood worms, excuse me, and they specify that we're fighting 2 of them, and on this small clash board here. So we're going to move that into focus a little bit. Okay, and because it's an ambush, we have to spawn before they spawn. So we're going to start rolling some red dice here. I'll take 1. I'm going to roll for my squire first. I rolled a blank, so I have to go on a blank space. I don't know. And then I'll roll for Paracelsa herself. That's a sword. I'm going to kind of go in the center of the action here because I'd like to hit them if I can.
And Renholder will roll another sword. I think, based on their attack in a straight line, I think I'm going to go here.
Okay, I'm going to roll double swords and a blank. Not sure. Is
Just
it
double
either
swords.
or?
Just double swords, yeah.
Double swords. Neither of those are great for my reach weapon, except maybe the top middle.
Sure.
Potentially. It's an awkward position. Oh, actually, I didn't see this one. I'll go here.
Okay,
For sure,
absolutely.
yeah.
So here goes
Yep,
Kara.
sorry. Here we go.
There you go. All right, so now we're going to spawn these guys. So we'll start with the first one. We rolled double swords, and they can hit the 2 spaces in front of them, and we have to maximize what they hit. So here they could hit 1. Here they could hit 1. Here they could hit 1. I think we should go here
I agree.
and let them hit me.
And I could also hit them.
And then you can hit them from there, and I can hit them from there.
Yep.
Okay, and then for the second one, we got a single sword and a cup. So the choices are here hitting you, Kyle, here hitting me,
Or here,
here
hitting either of these.
Either of these. What I'm kind of thinking is if it goes here like this, I'm going to take 2 hits, which is a bummer, don't get me wrong. But you can maybe kill this one and I can maybe kill that one.
Yep.
And then we'll get 2 scrapes against them.
Yeah, I like that.
Or we could go here. Well, what's your ranged weapon like? Sorry.
Yeah, it has reach 2, but I'm definitely supposed to hit it within a straight 2 block.
2.
But I can hit in melee. I just get I want to say I get a bonus for... Yes, I have higher precision if I'm...
Further away?
alone. So further away. But it's +1 precision. So I can engage it.
Straight
But normally, even melee, like you're not adjacent to this guy because it's only orthogonally adjacent.
Sure, but I can move, right?
You can't move in this. Not in the encounter step.
Oh,
there's no movement in this.
That is not ideal positioning for me.
So then we'll go like this, I think.
Yeah, great. Okay.
All right, so they're going to go first, and they're going to attack. They're both going to attack me.
I guess this one could attack me if you don't want to get hit twice, right?
That's true. I think it would have had to be during positioning that we decided, though.
Okay.
I think.
Right.
So I'm going to take 2 vigor.
Oh, that makes sense because you have to do their facing.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
Okay, and then it's our turn. Ralof can do nothing, but Kara can do a help action.
Sure.
And so your help action gives 2 swords, and 2 swords translates into 2 opening tokens.
And for the audience's sake, and definitely not mine.
Yeah.
What?
A help action allows you to use the 2 swords of your starting space and put tokens in that we can use on our attacks.
Great. Excellent.
So that puts in 2 opening tokens, which is the target with 1 arrow sticking out of it, the blue token.
Okay.
So we got 2 of those. Very nice. Yeah, you can flip it over if you like. All right, so this is now in the encounter pool. Okay, and now between us, we are going to do an attack. Kyle, do you want to go
I think
first?
probably do the tokens go away after the end of my turn?
They will go away at the end of your attack.
Yeah, and I just am a little bit worse at attacking than you
Sure.
are.
So you're going to roll so you're using your crude bow.
I am using my crude bow, and it doesn't have any bonuses besides right now I have opening tokens, and I need at least a 6 or higher to hit. This heat is incorrect. Now it is correct. And I rolled a 9, so
Excellent.
I do hit. I don't need those opening tokens.
And so it was a 6+ to hit, and you hit with a 9, and so now you have to roll 3 power, basically.
Yep.
And so this is going to go in regardless.
Yep. And, I did not manage to get it.
No.
I do get a passion, though.
You do get a passion. And I think you still get to put in your stuff, right? Or do you not get to when you miss?
You still get to.
So you're going to add in a cantrip.
I'm going to add in a break and a cantrip.
What's the break from? Oh, from your weapon.
From my weapon, yep.
Nice. And a cantrip I can convert into either
a opening or a break.
Right. I think I'm going to convert this into a break.
Okay.
Actually, I have +1 on my roll. No, I'll convert this into an opening.
Yeah.
Just in case. Here, I have one.
Great.
Okay, so I'm going to do my attack now, and I hit on a 6 as you, but I have a +1 already inherently, plus a +1 here, so let's see what I got. 1 is a miss. So
you can spend a heat to reroll.
I will. Thank you. It'd be nice to get a scrape against these guys. 5, that will be a hit, because 5, 6, 7, and I only needed 6. So now I have to do damage against this guy, and I need to do, and I'm attacking the one behind me, and I need to do 3 at least.
And you have +1 naturally from your weapon, right?
My weapon has +1 sword. That's right. That's 3. That's plenty. And I had, actually, that'll end up being 3, 4, 5, which doesn't matter here. I'm realizing there's no overcome effects, but that's okay. So we remove one of these. Do we remove one?
Yep.
Yep, we do. And we get a scrape.
Where those scrapes are, I think.
Yeah, they're right there and there for sure. Okay, and that's going to be the end of our encounter here. So when we resolve this, because we have 1 scrape, it was a partial success. 2 random knights suffer Bane 1 and may refresh 1. Okay, so it says 2 random knights. So whenever it says random, you roll a die, and whoever has the lowest value is the random one. So I'll go ahead and roll for Paracelsa. I got a 1, so it will definitely be me.
3, probably also me.
Wow.
Wow.
1, and then I guess we probably don't need
Sure.
to, but just for Ralof's sake, a 4.
The highest knight.
The highest knight rolled a 4. So we each are going to suffer a bane, so why don't you give us each a bane token? Those are those Ouroboros tokens.
Friendly time, I suppose.
But we also get Refresh 1. And Refresh 1...
Refresh pulls a card from your cooldown or pushes it from delay to cooldown.
I see. So nothing we can use.
Nope.
Something that I should probably have looked at my cards before now, but that's okay. So that was our encounter with these pale blood worms, and it's over now. So we are going to pull this out, and we're going to pull our delve board back down and continue on. I believe that there's nothing additional in my story. It said once we complete that ambush, we just go back to the board, but we'll just double check it just in case. There is a nice bookmark included, which I'm going to start using so that it's easier in the future to find what we're looking for. Yep, once the ambush is resolved, return to the delve.
Great. We have returned. Can we grab our knight figure again?
That's right. I'll move this key back over here. Okay, and so we come again to a fresh delve turn. The first thing we're going to do is draw a minor mortis card to see which direction our cultist friends will be moving in.
Great.
They are moving north. So they're going to move to tile 13 up there.
Small 13.
Small 13, which should be in that deck.
Yep. Small 13.
Is there any... I can spend a heat, or add a heat, rather, at the end of the delve round to look at the top 2 cards of the exploration deck and put them back in the same order. Does that give us any value here? It seems like I can do that as much as I want to spend heat with this lightning bolt. So I don't know if that's worth it now, but maybe.
Let's talk about that in 1 second.
Sure.
I think it could be worth it. I do think we forgot to get clues
We
here.
didn't have any clues. That's why.
Oh, there's no red?
What? No. There were no.
Oh, there were no
clue
clues on the
tokens
tile. Okay, sorry. So you can look at the top 2 cards of this deck and put them back?
Apparently, and I don't think the cost is that high. It looks like I just have to spend a heat to do it. I don't know if this is the time, but I have the ability to. I mean,
absolutely.
Sure.
You should do your thing. So you can look at that, and then you can tell us about them.
Yeah, this is Eyes of the Eagle, one of Kara's delve abilities. So this was the order, right? So the top one was Light in the Tunnel. Place this card in the active effects area. Has something to do with Princess Cassia. On a random path leading from your current kingdom tile. If you follow that path, you lose a threat. So it looks like we would have the opportunity to meet Princess Cassia if we did this one.
Okay.
And then Rust Cometh. Remove X single Panzergate tokens from any one district where X is your curse level. Then each knight loses, I don't know what that symbol is.
Vigor? It's like health.
Health.
Yeah, health.
That's a good one to know. If this effect didn't trigger, gain a curse. So
That
I
one
can't.
seems like shit.
Yeah, it does.
I can't do anything about them. We just know that that's what's coming. So.
So now we know.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we know that's coming.
Well, I do have a card here that lets me look at the top card of the exploration deck and put it on the bottom if I wish.
Oh.
So if there's one of those that we want to do it on, you
Probably
can
the rust one.
That's the second.
Yes,
one.
the rust is second.
So I can play that in a second.
That's a cool combo.
Yeah, nice little combo.
So I have to
inside.
move a heat up. I don't know when or if that refreshes ever, but
Not till we get to
later.
Yeah, Clash.
right.
I think I'm going to go ahead and play a card as well. I didn't play, I want to play this card. It's called Sustain Me Through My Trials, and it costs me 2 heat, so it's a little expensive. But what it says is, whenever we resolve a point of interest, I put a generic token on this card, and at the start of the clash, I gain X Vigor, where X is the number of generic tokens on this card. So every time we resolve a point of interest. The reason that I want this is that I've already taken 2 damage, so this will let me heal before the clash,
That's great.
which normally you don't get to do.
And is it just delayed once?
Well, it just says put it in your play area. So I assume
Once it's done.
at the start of the clash, it'll go.
Go to delay. Got it.
Delay.
Cool. Well, y'all interrupted what they were doing, which was moving north.
Right.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Looks like this is right side up to me.
That does look right side up.
All right. So, and that looks beautiful. So an unexplored token will be added here.
Right.
They move up here.
There is a little Panzergate icon. They can't move through They can move through Panzergates. They cannot.
Cannot move.
But I don't know if this spawns one, because we think that that's part of exploring the tile, and they're not exploring the tile. So I think it just means that Panzergates that we explore, they can't get through.
Yeah.
That's my understanding.
And tell us in the comments if we're wrong.
Tell us in the comments if we're wrong. Right. We very much could be. Okay, so they've gone, And so it is now our turn to do a movement step.
Feels like we go west just for the getting some threat, maybe getting some blue clues. Does anyone need blue clues?
No, I need a green clue.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, we can actually go in and go ahead and look at our boards here. So my lovely
This is Renholder.
Renholder needs green and red.
Mm-hmm.
Kara needs red and yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And then my poor squire needs yellow and green.
So that doesn't help us. That's pretty unfortunate.
It does not help us. So maybe we don't go that way?
Do we backtrack then? Like, we're definitely not going to go east through this Panzer Gate.
That's true. We can see that there's a Panzer Gate. Here we can see that there's a Panzer Gate at the bottom of this card. And we only have one stone key, so it's going to... Yeah, I guess we're just going to go west. I guess you're right. And we'll
It's
get
either
a blue
backtrack
clue.
or go, backtrack through and go...
I mean, I could, in theory, discard this card, changing the clue that we get right now. That feels a little unnecessary, but...
Yeah, I just think we eat it, unfortunately.
All right, let's do it.
Sucks.
So
But before we flip it, why don't we resolve the icons?
that is a very good point. So we're going to get one more time. We're at time 2. We're going to get one more threat. We're at threat 1.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to get one clue that no one will actually gain. And then we'll flip this over.
And we'll cry a little bit.
Look like that. And there is a little section to read here. So we're going to go ahead and resolve that. Actually, yeah, we can do this in any order. So yeah, let's resolve that section first.
Great.
This is going to be 40, and for me it's 4007, I believe.
We know where they are now.
Oh.
9 will attach us all together here.
So in theory, this is 7.
Yeah, that might...
Does 7
It
show
doesn't
up?
look like it connects,
No, it doesn't
but...
look like it
Depending on how big this
Maybe
is.
above here.
This
It
is
might be right here.
This is a
Yeah.
playing card size. The medium is like this size.
Well, sure, but it could just as easily be up this close, right?
Sure.
We don't know.
What is it, 40 something? 40... Okay, so I'll go ahead and read mine first.
Go for it.
The snow shifts in thick drifts, choking the streets leading to and from the towering silhouette of the Allfather's Church. To one side, a squat tower overlooks the courtyard of the massive structure, one of the few remaining intact buildings here. As you approach, you notice a trail in the sand, footprints unshod. In the deepest part of the impressions, crimson gleams. Your pulse quickens just a touch, all the old tales flooding back into your mind. She of the bloodied feet, the font of faith. A cautioning voice in the back of your mind warns not to get too carried away, but you follow the trail nonetheless. The footprints lead you to a small door in the tower's side, within which you find a small vestry. Again, against the far wall, a tapestry hangs, showing a familiar scene. The First Crusade, in which the masked saints ventured forth to face the devils of the time of many idols. The bloody footprints come to a halt before the tapestry, then vanish, a few crimson droplets staining the fabric. It's as if the saint walked straight into the woven image. Devote to Saint Lindy and return to the delve. So, saints are a cool mechanic in this game. The way they work is, whenever a player devotes to one, you've unlocked that saint for the party, and there's a little card, which I'm going to get out, and it gives you a restriction, and then as you're able to devote more and more to it, it unlocks abilities for you. And if you fail the restriction, if you don't follow the code of that saint, then you'll have to lose the saint. You'll lose your devotion to it, and you'll lose the whole card. So I'm going to grab that out, but while I do, why don't you go ahead and read... I forget your number. Is it 13?
13. Clambering to the top of the staircase within the small tower, you find an office overlooking the courtyard before the Allfather's Church. You turn over some of the faded and crumbling parchments, scanning the writings. Not much there of interest, mostly missives about the comings and goings of the church before the arrival of the stone curse. Requests for new quills and parchments, a note from an upcoming tithe. Worthless information for you. You're not sure what you were expecting from a priest ledger. It's hardly a wizard's tome or an arcane library. There's nothing for you here, but perhaps one of your companions have found something useful. Like Jordan found a frigging devotion to a saint.
Who, jumped into a painting, so she seems like she's the Mario 64 of saints. You know? I mean,
I've always heard that about her, actually.
that's right, yeah. I mean, that's not
So I got to read this one, right?
40,
if that matches
50.
my number.
Yep,
Okay,
exactly.
so to the north, you see the Allfather's Church, once the largest cathedral in all the Grand Kingdoms before the rise of the sanguine theocracy of Eshin. Now, the jagged outline of the intimidatingly massive building sits empty, silent, and hollow. You move through the courtyard before it, resisting the urge to scurry to avoid being seen. It's just a building. It can't watch you. And yet, you feel its awareness on you nonetheless. You pass by a number of graves, some of them very old. One has almost entirely crumbled to dust, the barest outline of some symbols visible on it. That means nothing to me. What is all this? What are these symbols?
So there's like code breaking in this. So Jordan, you want to
We have a
scroll?
symbol is 6.
Yeah, so we have like a triangle, an open triangle with a dot under it, and then two
you can show it to
filled
them
triangles.
in case they're able to see.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
Right here.
So you can see there's a little code, and it has a bunch of symbols, and then it says that means 6.
Yep.
And so we can unlock, presumably, an entire... There's codes written somewhere. We don't know where.
That's cool.
But when we find the codes, then we might have one piece of the info to break the codes.
Nice. That's fun.
So let's go ahead and throw that on the back of our sheet here. It's an empty triangle and then 2 filled triangles. Like,
The
upside
point down, and then
Yeah.
they're kind of like exclamation point triangles.
Right, exactly. So we
Nice,
got
kid.
3 of those.
Hi, sweetheart.
And it looks like the latter 2 are filled in.
Yep.
Wow, this is the worst drawing I've ever done in my life. And then we'll do a little dots.
Not why they're here.
And
watch
that
you draw.
equals 6. Fair enough. But you can see it's pretty bad. All right.
No, that's horrible.
It's really horrible. All right, so that was that exploration. And now we are going to resolve this right here. We're going to draw this card, and it shows a +4. So we're going to look at 1 + 4 is 5. Splintered cart. Distribute 4 gold between all knights. So how about... One gold each.
Why don't you
I'll take
2 and
Because it's my quest.
yeah.
So I'll take 2.
I don't need gold.
Yeah, you do.
What?
Take 1.
I'll take 1.
Okay, I'll take
Give me
too.
one too. Over there.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks.
And then, is that a point of interest for purposes of this card, or is that only if it has a name? This says points of interest. I think it is a point of interest.
It
So I'm going to
definitely
get a generic token.
Is it
great.
the branch?
Yeah, the
branch.
Thank you so much. And that is going to go on my sustain me through my trials, which will heal me when we get to the clash.
Great. I love that.
Me too. Okay, what a turn.
What
We've
a
resolved all
turn.
the symbols on there.
We haven't resolved the grasp of fog, which means we
this
come
way.
from east, right?
If you travel in a different direction, place a generic token on that direction on this card. So basically, you can't go the same direction twice. Okay, and so we have to see which way they're going, because it's the start of a new delve turn. So let's see which way they're going. They are going west, or east, I mean.
East.
And they can't go to east, so they won't move.
Okay.
Idiots. We're on their
Right
tail.
where we want them.
Yeah, right.
Okay, and so now it's our decision where to go next.
So we can either go west through the fog, which seems tough.
Seems terrible to me.
Yeah, so probably just
Oh, wait,
south.
we actually forgot to actually draw this event.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Sorry, you're right.
Light in the tunnel. Place this card in the active effects area.
Oh.
Does that discard this?
It does.
So place the... Oh, okay, here we go. Place the Princess Cassia miniature on a random path leading from your current kingdom tile. If you follow that path, lose -1 threat. If you choose a different path, discard this card and Princess Cassia. Repeat this process at the start of the exploration step for the next 2 delve rounds, then discard this card and the mini. And then +6 threat or 3 or higher curse. If you follow the path every time, gain a random princess card. Okay.
There's no way we're getting to 6 threat, right?
Right, I don't think so. It seems like we're drawing this too early.
Okay.
Okay, so that's here now instead. And Prince Cassia is leading us north, which there is no north, so we won't be following that anyway. I guess it says on a random path leading from your current kingdom tile. So I guess
Just keep drawing until...
we'd keep drawing, yeah. So let's draw. So it's going to be west or east, I mean. So she's going that way. If we go that way, we can lose a threat. But I don't think we're going to.
F it.
So, and now going south gets us a green clue, which we need.
But also going west gets us red clues, and we no longer have the west restriction.
That's true. So we could do either way.
I like red clues. Of
I
course.
also like red clues.
I don't care about red clues.
Oh wait, aren't we wanting to discard this card?
Oh, is this the card we want to discard?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So before the delve step, I'm going to play my card before the travel step, Blessed Insight. Gain 1 heat. So I'm at max heat now. Look at the top exploration card. You may place it on the bottom of the exploration deck. Or X is your curse level, then each time loses 1 health with this effect. Oh, so this is gain a curse.
Yeah, it's gain a curse.
Not very good.
That's pretty bad.
Okay. So now it's a much easier choice because our directions here, this is going to go on my cooldown, sorry. Our directions here are, we could go west, which would get us a green clue, or south, which gives us blue that no one cares about. So it seems like green is the way to go.
Agreed. Agreed.
Agreed. Okay, so
also, I don't mean to like totally derail us, but you should be passionate, my friend.
I should have 2 passion, thank you. Okay, and so we move here, and so we're going to gain 1 time, 1 threat, and 1 clue. So a green clue for me, sir, and a green clue for you, sir.
Indeed.
And then we're going to flip this card over.
Mm-hmm.
And, ooh, it looks like it goes like this. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay, and so now this says small 9.
Oh, I think we found it.
Is this small 9? No.
No,
but
look north
connect.
of... Yeah, so that's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Maybe we'll just go north next time. We can meet him there.
That'd be nice. That's what happened last time.
Yeah. And we also
okay.
need nothing else.
Right. So this also shows a shortcut to 14, which we can't use because we need a special item for that. We'll move 1 step forward. There's no items, there's no events on that card, so we're just going to draw an exploration card. This says, marching to the silent drum, perform rotation 1 and scavenge 2. So rotation 1 means that the monsters over here are going to circle once. So basically what is in each district has changed.
Nice.
And then secondly, scavenge 2 is we're going to go into the loot deck and we can pick out 2 things, but not exhibition or full clash.
Mm-hmm.
So should we just get kingdom gear?
Kingdom gear.
I'll just do two kingdom gear for us.
Our loot pile has started.
Let's go.
So we're generating loot. At the end of this, we'll get some loot. Yeah, here they are, our 2 kingdom gear cards.
Beautiful.
Okay, and I believe that's it.
Yep. Instant effect.
And Cassia's going to go away. So yeah, this is gone. Okay, cool.
Cool.
So now they're going to move.
They are.
Let's see what they do. They're moving south. They're running away. Smart.
Classic.
Smart of them to do.
Smart of them to do.
All right. So does that mean that we should still pursue, right?
What are our other options, right?
We could in theory. Well, yeah, no.
We could try to head them off.
The problem is they could go a lot of different directions off of this tile, but we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah. So I think we still go west.
Right.
That's got to be the right answer.
Here we go. Oh, sorry. So we're going to gain 1 time. We're at 4 time now. And we're going to lose a threat and gain no clues. That's also not great.
Nope.
And this card looks like this. Okay.
We just draw the event.
And yeah, nothing on that. Well, no, there's a Panzer. Oh, we haven't explored that yet, but we will be putting up a Panzer gate there. But luckily, we have a key.
We've got a key.
1 key.
All right, so we're drawing the event here. Panzer gate.
Oh no.
Place a single Panzer gate token on a random unlocked path leading from your current kingdom tile. So I think that includes 6.
Yep.
Do we want to put out, that's medium 6? Okay, so
we draw minor mortis and hope to God it's not south.
That's right. Let's hope it's not south.
Or we're effed.
It is
west. Okay. Panzer gate is going there.
It's west. Okay. Well,
that one sucked, but we lucked out.
We lucked out. It ended up being a 1/3 shot at a disaster, but it wasn't so bad. Okay. I think that's it for that turn.
That's it for that turn.
So we're gonna let them move. Here we go. They're moving.
North.
East.
Damn.
East. So they're running away.
They're really running away.
And we are going to move south, I take it.
Yeah, which is just lose a threat and gain a time.
That's right. That's all small cards are. Good call. So we're going to lose a threat down to 0 and gain a time up to 5.
We will resolve the 31 asterisk, and I will also spawn us a gate here.
Okay, 31. Devote to another saint. Oh, I didn't cover what my saint does. I
Over
handed
here,
you the card.
Saint Linda.
Yeah, so let's talk about that briefly. So, and we throw a devotion token on here, Kyle. That's the Y.
Yep.
So this saint says on it, you cannot re-roll your crit die, so my white die can't be re-rolled.
Sucks.
And at devotion 1, I can sacrifice, which I'm not going to do. But if I get to 3 devotion, I unlock the second ability, and if I get to 4 devotion, I unlock the third. And there's a mini for this saint. It's this mini. Okay, that's not painted yet because I didn't know that I was going to unlock the saint. And if I break my commandment to not re-roll my crit die, I lose the mini. And if I do it again, I lose the saint. Now, if at the end of the scenario I still have the mini on the card, I get to gain a devotion token. So by following that rule and not breaking it even once, I gain devotion. If I break it once, I don't gain devotion, but I don't lose the saint. If I break it twice, I lose the saint card.
Cool.
And then players can devote to this saint if no one's devoted to it already. So this is going to sit here next to me, and I'm going to remember not to re-roll my crit die.
Great.
Okay, so we covered that, and now we're reading... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, 31. Let's see what we got here. 3107. The once bustling marketplace now lies in silence, abandoned save for the rats that scurry between the feet of the stone-turned crowds. As you walk through the arena of commerce, you're reminded of when the sod man was said to have taken a scourge to the merchants of the agoras of Firenze, punishment for their exploitation. Maybe the petrification that took Eisenwald was a similar judgment. The alloyed barons of the Principality were well known for their mercantile savvy, but would such greed merit such a doom? It's a little hard to call this curse just punishment. There's nothing for you here.
All right. 31.
Uh-huh.
31. 13, right? That's mine.
I believe so.
Ludicrous! You snap the book shut with a grunt of irritation. The heavy, leather-bound tome, hidden amongst a stack of moldering scrolls at the old bookseller's stand in the market. This is 31, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Just make sure it was the same place. Promised to be interesting, but it was in fact just a collection of far-fetched stories about a beaked knight who snatched children from their families in the Commonwealth. A ridiculous notion, to be sure. You continue to rifle through the ancient bookshop and find only a few strange scribblings in a long-dead language. Ooh. We learn what 7 means now.
Oh, no. What is it? Or what means 7, I suppose.
What means 7 is hollow triangle with a dot, just like the last one started, and then a colon.
Sorry, hollow triangle. This pen. Here we go. Hollow triangle with a dot.
Colon.
Uh-huh.
And then the top dot and a bottom triangle filled, like so.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Colon.
Top dot, but the bottom triangle is still facing down.
Yep, facing down and filled.
Okay. And
So we really learned how to say 6, 7 in this. Like, that's obscene. Like, what's happening here? I think they're trolling us.
That's funny.
Incredible.
Wow.
You know, that's funny, yeah.
All right, that's a YouTube short, guys.
That is, wait, Jordan has to read his 50.
Oh, yep.
All right, 3150. The market's fluttering awnings dazzle you with their many bright colors. When you were younger, you dreamed of walking the streets of a Firenzansian marketplace, but never had the chance. Not that the people would tolerate an outside, wilder outcast. Now, with nobody to keep you out, you stroll among the empty stalls, trying to imagine what it was like in its heyday. The shadows of a lost past dance and echo in your mind's eye. There is nothing for you here. Perhaps one of your companions has found something useful.
And you did, Kyle.
I did.
Return to the delve.
All right, and the next step in the delve is drawing the event.
Great.
This event is called Rat Wolves with an exclamation point. Place this card in the active effects area, then place a generic token on a random direction. If you travel in the direction with the token on it, each knight loses X vigor, where X is 4 minus the number of tokens on this card. Then discard this card. At the start of the delve round, place another generic token on the next empty direction symbol going clockwise. If there are 4 tokens on this card, discard it.
Okay.
So, let's see which way it starts facing. It starts facing west. So right now, if we travel west, we will take 3 damage each. But next time it'll be north, and
we also do need to put a little 12 to the west. Speaking of which,
good call.
Which I guess we should have spawned last time. Oh, no, because it was unexplored.
Oh yeah, we just moved now. Okay, there's little 12.
All right, and there's the Panzer Gate here.
And we can spend
And-
our 1 Panzer key to unlock that Panzer Gate, which I think we're going to. Right?
I think before we do that, we should see which way they move.
Oh, good call. Okay, they are moving south. Not an option
can't.
for them, so they stay still.
Fools.
So, and here's the card. I'll let them move south. All right, so shall we spend this Panzer key to unlock that Panzer Gate?
Be better.
Alrighty, let's do it. And then we're going to move south onto Hansa Hall.
And so we add a token to the north.
You know what's annoying is that this is blue again.
Is it really?
It really is.
Well, at least it's we get a clue of our choice because it's 2 clues. Or how's that work again?
Stay.
When there's 2 clues here.
The second, no. The second one is a random one.
Okay.
So we will still get a clue. We're gaining 1 time still. We're at time 6, so we're kind of
We're
running
out of time.
here. 2 threat.
And 2 clues.
So the first one will be blue, and the second one will be. This shows down again. Can it be the same one twice? I don't think it can.
I don't
be the same
think
one
it
twice.
can,
So we have
but
to
I'm not
reshuffle this
positive.
deck.
Although it would have been great if they stayed going down there.
That would've been nice.
And then this one says we add a clockwise.
At the
token,
start
right?
of the delve round, so not till the start of. Well, no.
No,
yes,
that was the start of
the
the
start of the delve round.
Yep.
Okay. So let's see which clue we're gonna get. It's gonna be red.
I like that.
I like red.
Yep. So gain a red clue.
We both do.
Here.
Yeah,
Yep.
you both do.
Okay, great.
And then I'll just flip mine to the 2 side.
Yeah, we can show that off real quick. You got 2 red and a green,
Mm-hmm.
and over here on Kara's board, you've got 1 red and 1 yellow.
Yep.
And over here on my board, I've got just 2 greens, no yellows yet for my poor Raloff.
Or Raloff.
For Raloff. Just kidding. That's fine. Okay, so we're moving down to Hansa Hall.
We are.
We've resolved the symbols on the back, so we just have to resolve this this event here. This point of interest. It's +0, so it's going to be 1.
Ooh.
A chosen knight devotes.
Oh,
That's cool, but we don't have any
we don't have any
unlocked
other
saints. But I
No,
will.
we can't devote to the same
No.
saint.
No.
Oh, damn.
I do get a second generic token on sustain me through my trials.
Well, that's
The rich
all.
get richer.
Classic.
Classic.
The saint
Um,
is really cool.
Yeah.
The saint is a cool mechanic,
That's
right?
really
And there's a bunch of them, I think,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool. All right, so we're gonna have to put out new cards here: 10 and 15, medium
I'll
10.
get little 15.
Goes right there.
Little 15.
But we know which way we're moving. Well, we'll see what
Well, we'll see what they do.
What they do, yeah.
Maybe they run into us.
I don't think
They
they're allowed
can't,
to, actually.
but
Really?
I really hope they don't go east. That,
yeah,
that
if
would
they
be
go
the
east,
worst.
it would be sad.
Be the worst.
But we're
case
ready,
scenario.
right?
We're so ready.
No, they're trying to go west.
Oh, okay.
So let me confirm that they can't go west.
They 99 that they can't go west.
Yeah. Sorry, 1 second. The cultists cannot move into sidewalks through canopy of rubber gates or onto the tile with a party mark on it. That's right. Great. So they ignore their movement for this round, which means we are going to catch them. Are you guys excited?
Oh, yeah, dude. So excited.
Okay, cool. We also have to add another generic token here, which
Ooh,
means we are going to take 1 damage from this every night because it's 4 minus here.
Minus token.
It's 4
Yep.
minus the number of tokens on here, and this is the 3rd token on here. So
But just collectively.
yeah,
Right?
with a token on it, each night loses that amount. So we're each
that's
going to lose
so
1
bad.
health. So I'm down to 8 and
Down to 8.
9 over here.
Well, my
so
heat
everyone
limit
loses
goes
1
up.
health, and then as we move over here, we
Heat
lose a threat. So our threat goes down to 1, but we gain a time. Our time's up to 7. So really, this was a kind of a make or break moment for us, but we did it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on to here, and so now I gate a zeal. It's my 2nd zeal,
Good job.
and we're going to read this passage here. You learned from last time. You approach this cultist more cautiously, corralling him into another dead end, but this time getting closer before you reveal yourself. He moves to do the same thing as his dead comrade, but you've caught him by the wrist before he can take his life. By the authority granted to me by the Church of the Allfather, you snarl this time, you are under arrest for the crime of heresy. You will surrender and face judgment at the feet of His Holiness encrossed. Go ahead and resist. Make it fun for me. The gray-robed cultist seems to ignore you, going limp in your hands as you roll him onto his belly. placing a knee squarely in the small of his back to pin him while you gesture to one of your companions for a rope. Then he mutters something. What was that? You lean in close, offering him an ear. The words are spoken in a tongue both ancient and unfamiliar to you. A hymn of profanity, calling upon the dark forces to cast oblique magic. You slam your fist into the back of his skull, stunning him, but the magic is already woven, as the clatter of rusted iron fills the air around you. Answering the call of the cultist, a flood of shambling bodies lurch into view, clawing their way out of rubble, cutting off any avenue of escape. Clad in decaying armor, wielding swords and spears tipped with flaking rust, the skeletal figures release groans from long, rotted throats and charge. Proceed to an exhibition clash against the Iron Cast Dead level 1. And then it says if you win and otherwise. So, we're going to move on to our first clash. We did it. We finished our first delve phase of a round. And so, I think good job, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we focused on this. It was tight. We did not get very far in our investigations there. We have a lot of work to do on that. A lot of work to do on those clashes. But I think what we're going to do now is we're going to clean up a little bit, set up the clash, and we'll be right back.
Sweet.
All right, we're back and we're all set up for the clash. There's a little bit of business from the delve we still have to deal with. I have this Sustain Me Through My Trials card, which I have played to great success. I have 2 uses on it. I don't have this one. I don't know why that's there. 2 uses on it, which means that I get to heal 2 damage, so I'm up to 10 health. But I am going into the fight at full heat, which is not very good. I do have 2 Zeal, and I also have a Bane. So I've got kind of a lot of tokens going on. And then at the end of this is going to go into my delay slot. And all your cards, including the ones in your cooldown and delay, they flip to their combat side. So we're going to do that. And I don't think there's any other upkeep I need to do. Do you guys have any other upkeep that you're worried about?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I'm going to read the little bit of story at the start of this Iron Cast Dead fight. I swear upon my life to serve Eisenwald, to fight for her, to die for her. My sword shall never dull, my shield shall never buckle. We are the Isengard, the armor that sheathes our home against any threat. That's the Isengard Oath of Service. Before the Alloyed Uprising, the legions of Isengard were a steel wall around the holdings of King Edelhart. Now their corpses litter a dozen battlefields across the snow-strewn Principality, the legacy of the final days of the civil war that threatened the Puppet King's rule. But some rise to march once again, and yet they do not march to the bellowed commands of some general or aspirant lord. Instead, they move in strange formations, following paths that seem nonsensical, swarming in vast numbers. What, if anything, gives them direction now? You have no time to ponder this question, for the first of the shambling dead already rushes toward you. The steel helm creaks open to reveal a desiccated skull within, jaw hanging open loosely as something unspeakable skitters behind the empty eye sockets.
Bad.
By the way, I'm going to make you guys read more as we go in. I don't know. I've been reading everything. I got to stop doing that.
It's your quest, brother.
No. Okay. So this is the clash board all set up here. You'll see that we have these cards around the top here. Actually, maybe I'll just go to like that. So you'll see we have these cards along the top. These represent each of the Iron Cast Dead. Each of the minis themselves has a little ring with a number on it. And that's also showing you they're facing. So like this guy is facing that way. And he's number 8, which means he's card number 8. Okay. What's interesting about this fight, as opposed to a fight against just a boss, is that we have to sort of individually wound these guys by attacking their own BP cards, which represent their stats, basically. Mm-hmm. And so if ever we attack one and we get a hit, we'll reveal that card to see what the what the requirement for damage is. And then also they're going to take turns activating. And they're going to go first. They've got an AI activation token and a signature activation token, and once these are resolved, they'll move to the next night. So they'll take turns taking turns.
Yep, and you can see that there are different BP cards represented there, different levels.
We have 3 2s, which happen to be 1, 2, and 3. A single 3, which is number 6, and then 4, 5, 7, and 8 are all 1s for now. I'll also point out that this is their stat board here. They don't have a lot of, you'll see they have more traits as they level up, but they're level 1 right now. So we're only dealing with this bar. We hit them on a 5. We need to do 7 damage to kill them, but they start with 1 single wound already in the stack. So we only need to do 6, and they have 1 AI and 1 signature token when they activate. That is all you need to know going into this fight, but they're going to start us off with a a round of attacks. Are you guys ready?
I guess so. Let's do it.
Ambush them this time.
We
That's
are not
crazy.
ambushing them. And this is the first time we've ever fought these guys.
That's true.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Okay, so let's start it off with an ambush from Ironcast Dead number 1, who's located right here. This guy. So we're going to draw an AI 1 card here and see what he's up to. Rusted Slash is an attack. So his targeting is the closest knight in front. That looks to be Paracelsa. And then the closest knight in sight. So he's going to target me. Now is the first reaction window when I can react, and then he's going to move and attack and do damage. And then after the attack, he's going to do gang up 3. Okay, well, we'll talk about that when we come to it. There's nothing that I wish to play right now at the moment. I don't believe.
You have no heat capacity, so
And I have no heat capacity. Well, I actually have some cards that I can spend my zeal on.
Oh, okay.
And I do have 2 zeal, but I'm not going to. So he's going to move first, and they have unlimited movement, so he's going to walk forward, 1, 2, 3 right here. And he's going to attack me, and he can do up to 3 hits, and I dodge on an 8+.
Do we want the dice tray?
Nah, or sure, yeah, why not, whatever.
Or just here's the dice.
Okay, so I'm rolling 3 here. I do have 1 reroll with Zeal 1, and...
You don't want to re-roll the white, though.
I can't reroll the white.
Wow.
You dodged all 3.
Dodged.
That is a full dodge.
That is so unlikely.
That is quite unlikely. So I lose no health, and I don't think I have to draw a coffin if I lose no health.
Yeah, that wouldn't make much
And
sense.
then but I still think he gets to do his gang up 3.
Yeah. Agreed.
But you know what? I've never even considered what would happen if we did a full dodge. Let me just check the rules real quick. Okay, so we do skip the move and attack step because there were no hits, but he is still going to do this gang up. So he's going to move me towards the nearest guy, which I guess is going to go 1, 2, I could go here or here. I think I'll go here. And then he's going to follow behind me just like that. So that was his turn. And now there's going to be a slash with number 2. Specifically, it's the signature card, which is right here. And so he's going to target the closest knight in front, which looks to be...
That's me, I believe, right?
Could be either of us.
Oh, sure.
Do you want to do it, or would you like me to take it on?
Honestly, I'm not sure. So
I have 9 health right now.
do I.
Okay.
6-1. I'm happy to see what happens when I get hit. I don't really know.
Why don't I go first?
Okay.
So we're going to go 1, 2. We're going to the same spot regardless. And he's going to attack me.
Okay.
So he's going to... I'm going to roll... I'm going to roll to see how many hits I block, but I'm using the Squire Metal deck because this is a Squire, which has not been shuffled yet. So here we go. Let's see how many I block. I block 0 hits. Now I can take a heat to re-roll that, and I think I will.
Yeah.
That lets me evade 2 hits.
Nice.
So that's much better. So I'm going to take 1 hit going through. And so I'm going to lose 1 health for that hit.
And because of Squire, you don't have to draw the minor mortis.
Right. And so I'll just lose 1 health and I don't draw minor mortis. And then after the attack, he's going to do a gang up 3. So he's going to push me 1, 2, 3. And then he'll move. I guess we could go either way.
Could also go up north.
Huh? I'm here, right?
Yeah, he could also push you towards 1.
1, 2, 3. Oh, that's interesting.
For whatever it's worth, I don't know.
I don't want to abandon our good friend down here. So
That's
I'm going to
fair.
go 1, 2, 3, and then just have him follow behind.
Appreciate it.
Like that. So that's him there. And that was their turn. And so now we're going to move these AI tokens over here to show that they have gone. So they are now over here on cards 3 and 4, and it's going to be a night turn. And so we can take our turns in any order, kind of do our thing.
You have nothing in the night pool currently.
Ain't nothing in the night pool currently.
I'm in the perfect position to get my full reach attack on this guy.
You're not adjacent to anything.
Exactly.
Pretty sweet.
And I could also do the same thing moving here and firing this way if it's good to be close to each other.
Well, what's nice about not moving is that instead of moving, you can refresh all of your exhausted cards.
Great.
But I will point out that his shoddy pitchfork does not have cumbersome, so it doesn't actually exhaust when he attacks with it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, right?
Okay, so you don't have to worry about that.
Is there anything else I can do with movement other than that? No? Okay.
I mean, move. Yeah.
Well, sure, yeah. I think I will. I don't know if I'm fragile, but I don't really want to find out. So I'll stay a little bit closer to some of our allies up here.
Okay. And right after I said I wouldn't
is
abandon you.
Yeah, he just abandoned you.
6 is a BP3. Well, I'm trying to get this guy off you. I mean, if I stay here, these guys will engage me.
Maybe.
Right?
Potentially.
No, then that's fine.
Do your thing.
No. You're right. I'll let me just.
Well, what is your movement stat anyway?
It's 4.
Oh, you can move. So you can get there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're all 4 actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'll just attack number 2.
Okay. You can always move after.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got to roll.
So based on your weapon, you're rolling 2 dice.
Okay. 2 white ones.
No, it's always
2.
1 white.
Yeah.
One white and
one
then an
black.
extra black. Okay, great. And so I have +2 precision on this attack.
Okay.
Plus this one. So all of these have a +3 to hit.
Nice.
6 and 7.
They both hit.
They both
Great.
So you're going to get to roll the red dice that pitchfork gives you for each of those hits.
Great.
Plus 1 red die.
But before we do, we reveal
That's right,
the
sorry.
BP card.
So the first step is actually before anything else, before we even reveal the BP card, there is a window.
Sure.
So if you want to do something, the window.
I
is
don't.
Okay.
I don't. No.
Now-
Just the hit is fine.
Okay, so then we're going to reveal this BP card. Let's take a look at it. We have a Panzer dead.
Ooh.
So it's 4 to wound him. He has overcome 3 for power 1. We'll come to that. If you wound him, we will reveal the rightmost unrevealed BP. So we'll reveal that BP 8 card. And a critical, you already did not critical, so it's not going to matter.
Sure.
Okay, so it takes 4 to wound him.
Okay, and that's
You're
what I'm
gonna
rolling 3 dice for.
3 red dice because, as we sort of talked about here, because as we talked about, you have 1 red die per hit, and then also a red die just for being you. Right?
Just for being me.
Just for being you.
Perfect.
All right, so go ahead and roll those.
Yep. Did you generate any tokens?
Oh, yeah.
When you
No.
not that I need them.
Well, I haven't. No one's gone.
No
yet.
one's gone. You're first.
You're the first.
Because it was the squire.
Squire.
That's what it is.
Well, the squire didn't go. He got attacked.
I see.
Yeah.
That's really bad, isn't it?
That's
It's
pretty
not
bad.
very good.
So yeah,
1 is not going to do much.
nothing to do there.
Too bad. But before, when you attack, you increase your passion.
Okay, great.
And now, in the second step here, you can either add a opening or a break token, and you will also add 1 opening with your pitchfork.
Okay.
So we're certainly adding an opening.
Yep. I'll add a break. I don't feel the need to move.
Great.
I'm gonna get moved, I assume, very soon. So
Well, you still have a move action if you'd like to use it.
I don't know if it's gonna matter much. If I'm trying to stay near the squire here to help that out, then I will, because they all have gang up, it seems. So I'm probably gonna get shifted around afterwards. So I'll stay put. See what happens.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, so your turn is done for the round, but we still have 3 knights yet to go, and now we'll be aided by the tokens that you've created. Kyle, care to go, or should I?
I'll go.
Okay.
I'm going to simply stand where I am and attack. I'm just going to yell duck and attack 4 range in a straight line.
Before you do this, did you have that heat before your turn started?
You did.
I did, yes.
So at the start of your turn, there's a refresh step, which is
Okay.
when you recover heat in cards. And I don't know if you've already done it, but your heat goes down based on your heat refresh level,
3.
which is 3. That's crazy, man. No, that's heat limit.
No, this is heat limit.
You're right. Yours is 3?
Yeah, man.
Oh, mine's 2. Okay, whatever.
We're
And then also
we're
you can
mangy.
get your cards back. Okay, so we're moving on. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so you're going, Kyle?
I am
This is
going.
Renholder right there.
Yep, Renholder is going to shoot his arrow in your general direction and aiming for number 4.
Oh, you can get that far.
Yeah, 4
Crazy.
range, baby.
Don't miss and hit me.
That's not a thing in this game.
That's true.
All right. And yeah, I have no reason to
Yeah,
really
Min-
adjust
I
anything.
don't think Mini's block line of sight. I think it's only terrain.
I can play something that would add stuff to the token pool now, right? Like that would add it to the token pool, right?
Yeah,
Currently,
I think so.
let's do it.
Okay, so that could be even before you declared your attack.
Yes, exactly.
So you're spending a heat to add a cantrip token?
I am, and then as I declare the attack, I will add it to make it a break.
Making it a break.
Yep, and that cost me a heat to do, and let's hope I hit him. I don't. I'm gonna try again, spending another heat.
No.
Crit miss, huh?
Crit miss.
Boo.
So that cleans up all those tokens in there.
That
And
didn't
then
go well.
I guess you
And
still get...
passion, so I
cantrip.
add magic and a singular cantrip.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
It's not going super, super well so far.
Nope.
You might have heard a dog bark. We're going to let that dog into the room.
Ooh.
All right. We're joined by a fresh dog, and we're going to continue on with the turn. I am going to have this...
Just for...
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Oh, wait, I can move, but...
Oh, right, you can move.
I'm fine.
Okay. I'm going to have actually... I'm sorry. Raloff go first, but I'm not going to have him hit this guy because I think he's pretty hard to hit. Oh, no. Well, actually, now I'm torn because if I reveal this guy's card, they have powers when they're revealed. And this guy's also a BP2. I kind of want to attack a BP1, which this guy's BP1 over here. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to have him move. He can move up to 4, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3 right to here. And then I'm going to have him attack this. And let's see what he rolls on his Squire Metal deck. He rolls a 9, so that's going to be a hit.
Did you have him refresh his heat, by the way?
I did not, thank you. He should lose a heat here. And I...
Increase passion.
And increase his passion, thank you. Okay, so I've hit on this attack, so now we're going to see how much power I get. But first we have to reveal the BP card. This is BP
Also,
card.
you should have decided what this was, so I guess a break?
Let's just say that because I didn't decide, I lose it. Play the Grim roll.
That's horrible.
I know.
This is a Bone Squire. He has overcome 2+, power 1. Wound, reveal the leftmost unrevealed BP. Fail, gang up 3, and critical, look at a chosen BP card.
Jeez, it's got a lot going on there.
Yep.
While this BP is revealed, all knights have -1 precision.
Okay, well let's try and remove him from play then.
Yes.
So I just need to get 2 power.
2 damage, yeah. Or power, yeah.
Hoping
7.
7?
This is the crit card.
Oh, wow, it sure is.
Okay.
You got
So
him.
did we hit
Wait a minute.
overpower
This
2+ or overcome 2+?
We're using the wrong... These cards should not be in.
Oh,
This is Dragon tier and Devil tier. Dragon tier, Vassal tier, Mob tier. No, wait. Oh, you know what? This is just entirely the wrong deck. We captured it early. We're going to go get the correct deck out. We're going to do the evasion correction. I previously rolled 2 hits evaded, but I was using the incorrect deck, so we're going to flip it over here, and now I've only evaded 1 hit, which means...
you did spend a heat, because you started with 0 and then you got 2.
Right.
So you could spend a heat again and try again, or you just be okay with 1.
I will spend that heat because I'm going to refresh it in a second, so I evade 2 hits.
Nice,
So that's
okay.
the same. And now, and then I clear that heat at the start of this turn, and so now I have to decide what to do with that cantrip token. And I kind of think I'm going to make that cantrip token into a break.
You got it. A break has been placed.
Okay. And so I'm looking for, I'm trying to hit now. I need a 5+ to hit. So let's see what I got here.
Oh, shoot.
What?
I hit on my first die. I thought it was 6+.
5+. Sorry, buddy. Shit.
It's
Want to
okay.
go back?
Sure, but, like, let's finish yours out.
Okay, all right. So I rolled an 8 to hit, so I hit, which is great. And so now I have to roll for power, and I do have a break token over there. We've got 2 power and 2 potential, so we're in good shape. That's going to be a wound. So we're going to resolve the wound ability on that card.
Reveal the number 1.
Reveal number 1. And so this card doesn't have a when reveal. Oh, it does. While this BP is revealed, all mobs gain gang up 1. So they all just have gang up 1.
Great. So that's just an after effect attack ability they now have?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay, so we've done that wound.
We will need to just...
and we're going to escalate. So we're going
escalate.
to add in an AI2 in place of an AI1 and shuffle that in.
Thanks.
Okay.
And then I'm so sorry because I rolled a 4 with a opening token that Jordan had left for me.
Okay.
So this was my pool.
So you're going to try and roll to hit the number 4 guy?
Yeah, and I believe I had 2 breaks. Is that correct? No, just 1 break.
So we're going to go ahead and reveal that BP card then.
Yep. So that was BP4.
Yep. And so this card says, Bone at Arms, wound, draw AI for the furthest mob, fail, gang up 3, critical, you may flip a chosen BP card face down.
Okay, I did not crit. I barely hit. I had to spend that token to do so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then I'm rolling the 3 red dice in order to hit. And hoping, just hoping. I rolled 2 successes and a, I thought there was 2 break tokens, so maybe there's just 1.
But you only need 3.
I do. I only need 3.
You
I was
got
looking
it.
at
You
the
got
4.
Yeah.
I did it, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sad
So
anymore.
we're going to draw AI for the furthest mob.
Yep. So that would be either this one or this one is
This
actually
one's
the
farthest.
furthest.
So for mob number... Wait, this one's been killed.
Oh, this one's dead, but it was technically out of turn. Well, let's just say it's this one.
Yeah, we'll just say it's 3, yeah. Even though, yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're going to draw an AI card.
Okay.
And we can move that to the wound pile.
Yep.
So this is Bony Embrace. Closest, and we'll remove this. Closest engaged knight, which is this knight here. So he's going to come all the way up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm counting. Okay. There is a reaction window. I guess actually before I move him, I could try and step out of here
To not be
to
engaged.
not be engaged, so that
Is he swarming?
he is going to
Oh
go
yeah. Get the heck out of
So I will play from my. Oh no!
there. You have no heat.
I have no heat.
Shit.
Damn.
I will do nothing. Here we go. Well, technically, this guy's dead.
Oh yeah, he is dead.
So
Because I just killed him.
it isn't quite as bad as all of
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
All right, so he moved and he's going to do an attack. 2 hits at 9+ to evade. So I will roll 2 d10s trying to evade. And I evaded 1. It's not too bad.
No.
So I'll take 1 damage off of that. And then I'll draw a Mortis card. And at 9 health, I'm in the minor level. So I've got a minor Mortis card to draw here. And I've drawn Gash. Lose 1 vigor.
Bad.
Shuffle this card back into the Mortis deck. Then resolve the peril check again.
Really bad.
But you know what's nice about this, actually? Is that every time I draw one of these cards, I get a Zeal. And I'm going to draw another one right now.
I guess little victories.
Little
right?
victories.
And then I'm going to use my move step to ready my bow.
Okay. But what? There's still more here because he's going to swarm me and I got to do this card.
Yep.
All right. Throwing off balance. Exhaust all of your exhaustible gear cards. Uh-oh. If no gear cards were exhausted by this card, knockdown. Well, luckily, some gear cards were exhausted. Okay. Then he's going to swarm 1. So I'm going to take 1 damage for the other guy that's adjacent to me. So I'm down to 7 vigor.
Oh.
And then he's going to parasitize 1.
Oh, good.
So I've gained a Panzer Parasite. This is our first time gaining it, so I'll explain it. I have 1 Panzer Parasite. Whenever you're attacked by a monster, treat X dice as hits without rolling them, where X is the number of tokens on this card. Then gain armor, reroll X. If there are ever 5 or more tokens on this card, you are consumed by the Parasite. Parentheses, die, end parentheses. Okay, so that is...
That's funny.
that is my my new card here. All right, so I still have not taken a turn.
No.
But everyone else has, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I do gain another Zeal as part of that. I should point out, I have 3 Zeal on my player board. That is the max I can have. I'm allowed to put additional ones over there on the board, and I can spend from there, or if I spend from here, they go over there. But while they're sitting here, they turn on my abilities, and so right now I have all 3 of them on, which is nice.
And your squire, who just acted,
Uh-huh.
is adding this token to the pool. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so Paracelsa is going to go here. I'm going to spend my movement to just refresh these items. So I will stand up my Militia Morgenstern because I'm already next to someone to fight. So I could fight number 1, who needs 5 to hit. But also, while he's revealed, all mobs gain gang up 1. Or I could attack number 3, who's a BP2 that is unknown. And actually, the signature marker just moves along. I think I'm going to try to go for the 5. I kind of want to go for the 5.
With no break tokens, though, you just have to roll really well. At least 4 swords on 3 dice.
Good
You have
point.
some stuff.
Never mind. I will go for number 3. That's a good call. So I'll roll a single d10 here to see if I hit. Hitting on a 5+. 4, but I actually have +1 on my weapon, so that's a 5.
Yep.
And the opening, so that'll more than do it.
Great.
All right, so now we're going to try, and I said I was hitting number 3, so we're going to reveal number 3's BP card here.
Okay.
Which is Panzer Dead. We've seen this guy before. Oh no, we actually
Yeah,
has the same name.
he's
I know, but a different card.
Oh.
So his instinct is to draw AI for the furthest mob. That means whether you wound or fail or whatever, he's going to do that. And then critical, which I did not do, would flip a chosen BP card face down.
Well,
okay, so I'm looking for 4 damage here to get it done. And I've got 3 red dice to roll, 2 off of my Militia Morgenstern and 1 off of Paracelsa herself. And I also have +1 sword to this roll.
Nailed it.
That will do it. Right, that's 3 swords over there, and I've got 1 off of my Militia Morgenstern.
So good.
It will exhaust because it is a cumbersome weapon, so whenever it wounds, it does exhaust. But I get to kill this guy. And
we did forget to escalate for the second wound we got this turn.
Okay, so we're going to do 2 escalations right now.
Yep.
This was an AI, a BP2, so that's going to add in an AI 3. What was the one that you did? Was it a BP?
It was a BP1.
BP1, so an AI2.
Yep.
Okay, so we're adding in an AI2
and getting rid of an AI2 and an AI1.
That's right.
Yep. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay, and then we're going to activate the furthest mob, which is probably this one. Looks like.
Sorry, let me just remove this guy real fast. So 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, number 2.
So number 2 is activating with AI 2.
Okay.
Better than 3, right?
Yeah.
Flanking strike is going to target the closest knight in front, which is
our port squire, because front means anything in the space in front of them, in front of this line. So he will target this guy first.
So he's going to go and then attack.
Well, one sec. Before he does this, I could reflex out of the way.
True.
And it would then go to
would target
Kara.
Closest, Kara.
So do I want to do that? I also have this motivation, and I've forgotten what it does.
It means that you can another knight spending a heat. Another knight can take a 1-step movement.
1-step movement, right? Okay. No, my guy's got plenty of health, so I'm just gonna go for it. We'll live. So I'm gonna let this guy come to here.
Okay. He targets. And you have less than 3 heat, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. I evaded 2 hits.
That's really good. So he hits for 1, and you lose 1 health.
Lost 1 vigor there.
And he's actually just going to swarm 1, which does nothing.
Right, because there's no one to Jake.
And
then
after he attack, he knocks back 3.
Well, wait a minute. Doesn't he also have gang up 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, it says gang up +1. Does that mean that it only adds +1 to other gang ups? I think it probably does.
That makes some sense to me.
That's right, because they're in like specific places.
Yeah, because I was like, how do you? Because that's why I was like, I asked after attack or something.
So he's going to knock me back into this terrain. And we should have looked at the card actually and had him attack. Well, knockback 3 would have attacked Kara too. So this terrain is destructible.
Yep.
So it's going to get destroyed.
Sure.
I'm going to end up here, and then I'm going to end up knocked down.
Yep.
I believe.
Yeah.
Do I also suffer crash, or is that specifically an egg knight thing?
I think you suffer crash, but maybe let's take a moment and
let's confirm.
Yeah, I'm so good at rolls, guys.
You're so good. We had it exactly right. So our poor friend Raloff is going to suffer knockdown and take an extra damage. So he's down to 6 vigor. And he has the knockdown falling down status card.
Knockdown falling down.
Okay, I believe that is all of our turns.
He ends his turn very upside down.
Yes.
Also, we should have moved this AI card to this one,
Right.
and we are good to go.
We're good to go. So we're going to flip these over to the red side to show it's their turn again, and we are going to draw we're going to do the signature for number 5.
Okay.
Number 5 is right here at the top, and so the signature says closest knight in front. That's going to be you.
Yep.
He's going to move to you. Would you like to react before he does before he moves?
No, bring it, bro.
Okay, so he's going to move to you there, and then he's going to attack you with 3 dice at 8+.
Aye.
3 dice at 8+.
3 dice, 8+. Oh,
Ooh.
that just fell off there. This, I think, is correct. I don't remember. Oh, actually, I should be down to only, 2 heat. 1 heat? I don't know. 2 or 1 heat is where I should be, but this is fine.
Okay.
And then, what happens if I fail?
He's going to hit you for 1 damage for each hit.
Okay.
And then you'll have to draw
the thing and gang up 3.
And this is discarded, right?
What is this?
This is the AI 2 card that was
Oh,
on
yes.
previously.
You're so right. Okay, I'm not afraid at all.
Okay. Don't be.
Great.
That's 1 dodge.
block, yeah.
That one that's on camera, which is pretty good. So you're going to take 2 damage.
I do. That's unfortunate, but I'm still in the minor level. Yay!
So you're just trying a minor mortis?
Correct.
Pretty good.
Stone spell. Oh, man. Perform a curse save. Curse level +2.
So our curse level is 0. That's showing on the other board. So basically you have to roll higher than a 2.
Okay. I shall try. I did. Fail Bane X, where X is the number you failed to save by. I did not fail.
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, that was a good minor mortis.
Yeah.
And now he's going to gang me up 3, so he actually has gang up 4, but he doesn't need any of it. He quickly pins me in.
Very nice.
Well.
And now so that was number 5 acting.
Yep.
So we'll flip this over. And now number 6
number
is going
6,
to act.
the one
I'm going to draw an AI.
I just pinned into.
Oh no.
That's pretty bad.
Hopefully it's an AI 1.
I guess could I have?
Yeah, you want to see if you could have gone? So it was like this. Is that right? You definitely actually
Oh
had
yeah,
to go like this.
I actually had to go like that.
Yeah,
You're
because there's
so
only one
correct. Maybe this is worse because now I'm pinned by.
I think it probably
everyone.
is worse because because especially because swarm.
And
does.
he does. Well, targeting the engaged knight, closest knight in front. If there is no engaged knight, so
Closest
currently
engaged knight is you.
Yeah, but it's not going to be for much longer.
Oh, you're going to reflex out?
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
Yeah, sure.
Are you okay if I can't?
I mean, it is what it is.
It's less bad for you, I think.
Sure. Did I refresh my heat at the start of my previous turn?
No, you absolutely did not.
Heat here. Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to use the reflex, spending 1 heat to do so, and I'm just going to reflex out in a direction of my choice. I think. I mean, it feels like I should go away, but honestly, because he's going to come to you, unless you're planning on reflexing
He's actually
out,
still going to attack you, I think.
I am not the closest engaged knight.
No, but I think he does his targeting and then you react.
Oh,
So
that's wonderful, actually.
I think that's how it works.
Okay, I love that. So I'm just going to reflex the heck.
And so then he's going to move and attack, and he's going to move. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. We could choose. So it's your call. Where do you want him?
I don't know. Maybe here because you potentially could rush in and stab him.
A little bit. All right, and so now so now he's going to roll against you 3 dice.
Okay. At 3+.
Or I guess he hits. You're rolling to evade.
I'm trying to evade him.
8+.
8+.
And 1. So you're going to take 2 damage.
Oof.
Down to 4, and that means that you're now in the major level.
Please.
You ready for a major mortis, my friend?
No. The spellcaster, keep him away from me.
Sorry, I'm shuffling in the 2 that are from the Principality of Stone.
Great.
Here you go.
Okay. This is the Priestly Cunning. place 3 openings and or break tokens in the night pool.
Yeah,
That's
there's
a
some
great one.
There are some good ones in there.
What do we
what?
want to do? Oh, speaking of which, you should have populated the token pool with your thing. We didn't do that.
You're right. I didn't even move my thing out.
You messed all up.
So we should have 2 breaks and an opening.
And that's from your weapon as well?
My weapon doesn't add anything. Oh no, another break. So 4. So
3 breaks?
3 breaks and an opening.
Well, shit. Someone's going to have a good next turn, is what that feels like.
Right.
So I'm going to just add, I don't know, 2 more openings and a break.
Was it 3 of one or the other?
And or.
Oh, and or. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, why not?
Like, because this would be a 2 roll still hits.
Right.
And that's the best roll that can hit.
Right.
And then just populate with breaks.
Brutal.
Okay.
Great card. Priestly Cunning. Yeah, so like as you move up from minor to major to grave, there are
Worse and better.
Worse and better. Like
Yeah.
The bell curve
Swingier.
expands. Yeah, expands, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you drew that, and then Swarm 1 is going to be nothing, but then then there's a react window, and then you're going to be knocked down.
Ugh. Well, shit.
Mm-hmm.
I still think that was the right call.
Sure.
Because otherwise, I would have taken 2 more damage.
I don't disagree.
Okay. I'm knocked down.
All right, so here's your knockdown card.
Falling.
And then after attack, if no other knight is in zone 2. So zone 2 means within 2, basically. So like zone 1 is 1 space around him, and then zone 2 is 2 spaces around him.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'd escalate. But I'm in zone 2 of this guy. I'm within 2 of him. So
This was a nasty AI 1.
it was.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That feels like an AI 3 almost.
Well, yeah, maybe. I mean, it's only 1 vigor damage. I think that's the big differentiator on this card.
What?
It's only 1. It's only doing 1 damage per hit. I mean, some BP3s
I mean,
are like doing 2 or 3
Well,
damage per
sure,
hit,
but most BP1s or AI 1s aren't knocking you down and doing damage and swarming.
That's true. And maybe escalating.
And potentially escalating.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that was a
crazy.
nasty card.
I don't disagree, yeah. So that was this AI that we just drew, right?
Yep.
So it's back to our turn. Wow.
Thank the apping lord.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't do any of the steps on my turn, so I'm just going to show this off really fast. I, on my turn, did not take this card back
No, you
or move this down, and I did not move my feet down, which I've now done. So that's what I should have done previously, and on my next turn I can do even more of that.
Great.
But someone else can go first if you like, or I'm happy to go.
I mean,
how much more damage do we need to do? How many wounds do we have in the wound pile there?
We have.
I think we have 4.
I don't know what this is.
That counts. That's 1
Oh,
thing.
sure. Then we have 4.
So we need 7 total. So we need
3 more wounds.
Who wants to take
who
advantage of this big
Yeah, this
roll?
huge moment here to hit is...
It's got to be either me or Kara, because Renholder and Rayloff are down. Do you want to go for it?
Oh, you mean just to take advantage of all these tokens?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. What I could do, I lose a bit of my bonus if I try to step back to hit this guy. It's the same as attacking from right here.
Okay.
But if I moved here, I could hit number 5 with my full power.
He's only a BP1.
Yeah,
now.
I would aim for. Well, let's see. What if you move to? Because you could hit this guy with your full power from here, right?
I absolutely could. Yeah.
And that's this guy who needs 5 to hit. So then you're kind of using these tokens to good effect.
Yeah.
I don't know if is that space empty?
Which space?
The
This one?
rough terrain.
Yeah.
That counts as empty. Great.
I think so.
Then yeah, I'd be happy to do that as long as we're cool leaving number 2 on the squire.
We're cool. Let's do it.
Great. So I will attack here.
Oh, you know what the downside of this is I would have to refresh my weapon in order to use it, and so I won't be able to attack if you kill this guy. So maybe we should.
How difficult is number 2?
He's 4 to hit.
Well, sure, but like deadly, because we were trying to hit a big target with all these coins, right? So that's why we were attacking number 5.
What about number 6? He's a level 3.
Yeah, but you're in the way, I think.
What are you talking about? Range?
No, because he needs to not be adjacent to anyone to get all the strength of his...
I would still get +1 precision, and we have a bunch of
We have
these, right?
so
That
many.
are
Oh,
going to
okay.
go
All
away.
right, so go. Yeah, hit
I
number
guess
6.
it's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll move up. You're on the ground, so I guess it's easy to go.
Stab over. Yeah, I love it. That's great.
Great. So I move my passion up,
Right.
which is good because I'll get an extra damage. I don't think there's any cards that I want to play. That,
This is not an extra damage, by the way.
It's not. What is it?
No, it's an armor reroll.
I have no idea what that is.
Same.
Great. Okay. That's less exciting.
2 dice.
2 dice.
Right.
Why is it only 2?
'Cause
2.
that's-
That's just what it is.
Yes.
Right. Plus, I get a base +2 to these.
Pretty good.
With 3 openings.
Right.
6 and a crit.
Right. Nice. So you hit. The crit won't matter unless it's on the white die.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You got 2 hits through.
Okay.
And so now we're going to draw... You can draw that BP6 card. Or that BP3 card under number 6. To see what
And
it's going to
it
take.
is going to do... it has a wound effect, it has a fail effect, and it has a critical that's not going to react.
And it says, while this BP is revealed, at the end of the monster round, gain 1 threat up to 9. Wow. That's brutal.
Well, 6 hits is what we want 4 breaks for, right?
Yeah,
So-
that's right.
Just roll well.
I think we're just gonna kill it, right?
You got to roll 3 reds, right?
Yep. 3
so.
reds.
Pretty sick.
2 from your pitch.
I'm just making sure. I don't think there's anything that adds to anything here.
I
so
don't think you can play a card in this window even.
even. Okay, that's perfect. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. So, hit. There's 4 hits and 2 opportunities to break.
No, only one
just
opportunity.
One.
What do you mean?
This is a dove, not a cup.
Sorry.
One of those is a dove and one of them's a cup. You know what you can do? I think you can spend a red clue for...
Oh.
I mean, that's pretty pricey, but you could spend a red clue to...
reroll.
No, not even to reroll. This thing has
Oh, right.
a red clue for an extra
I
cup.
thought that was only a...
No, I think anyone can do it.
Oh.
Sorry. What?
You can spend a red clue to get an extra cup, which would then you could convert with one of these break tokens.
Oh, sure.
But then you're further away from your investigatory goals.
Yeah, that's true. This is the hardest enemy that's on the map, right?
It is, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's fine with me. It's not my
Alright.
quest.
Okay.
No, it's your investigation.
Well,
I
understood,
believe
but-
that's allowed. I don't think only squires use those. I think we can also use them. I guess I will double check.
Yeah, well, let's double check that.
Okay, we'll be right back. All right, I think that box is just for squires. I can't find a rule that... I mean, I saw a rule calling it the squire box, and I didn't see any discussion of anywhere else.
Yep.
So.
It feels like if it was meant, like if that was a part of your weapon, I feel like it would be more highly advertised as something that you can
could do.
use and do.
Yeah.
And
It's
it
a
also
bummer.
makes more sense with the squire because don't they reveal these colors?
Yeah,
these
they
symbols?
do.
Yeah.
So, brutal. Absolutely brutal.
I think it's only brutal because we were so close.
That's true.
You know, that's going to be a hard thing to hit no matter what.
Yeah. So you are going to get this Panzer Parasite card with 2 tokens on it, 2 neutral
LOL.
tokens. And also gang up 4, which means he's going to push you 1 to here. And then I guess he's going to walk over you to here because he follows up.
No.
No?
Definitely not, because what it says is you have to get adjacent
Oh, you get adjacent first.
So he would try to get adjacent by
Right.
going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's the best
That
he
makes
can do.
perfect sense. Okay, that's a lot better, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was that done. And these tokens are wiped,
Yeah.
which is quite sad.
Very sad.
But we move on.
We live, we learn, we laugh, we love.
We do all of those things. So that was the first
and
turn.
Jordan, you get to add a opening token and a break token, or 2 openings, probably an opening and a break. Makes the most sense to me.
Here you go.
Great.
Okay, where are we? Would we like you to go or me to go?
I am currently falling down.
Right, okay. So why don't I go?
Yeah.
I think I'm actually going to go against this Panzer Dead, and I'm just hoping to critical, because if I critical, I can flip that card back over, because that card is so dangerous.
It's pretty bad.
So I'm just going to hope to critical on
You know.
this number 2 guy. Oh,
As
he's all
you
the way
do.
down here. I can't
Wait a
even
minute,
get
wait a
that
minute,
on
wait a minute, wait a
2, 3, 4.
minute.
Oh, what's up? Did we find something wrong?
This symbol is a power reroll. During the power roll step of an attack,
Is it a power reroll?
you may reroll up to X power dice. Remember, you cannot reroll power dice using heat.
Dude, I mean, if that's true, like I was so sure that's an armor reroll.
Huge if true. I'm going to reroll
Huge
this.
If true. Wait. Sorry, I just want to make sure that that's correct before we go into it too much.
It's called power reroll on this.
Let me see.
Right here.
Yeah, that's
the
power
symbol.
reroll. Oh, armor reroll shows a cup.
Yeah, armor reroll has a cup.
Kyle,
Because
I'm blaming you, even
I
though
just
it's all
looked
my
up.
fault.
I was gonna say, even though you're the one who told me that, I was like, that
Okay.
seems like a power reroll,
Yeah,
right?
I thought so too. Okay, so you can reroll, so that's incredible.
Come on.
And you've corrected our understanding of the game even more importantly.
There it is.
There it is.
Did you really do it?
He
That's
did
it.
Oh, that's incredible. Okay, so this guy dies.
Oh my god.
You lose your parasitized too.
Yeah, fuck this.
And he did not end up moving. He ended up just dying.
We love when he dies.
But he does draw an AI for the closest mob, which could be 1 or 5. But you know what actually is incredible about BP3 cards? I have to double check that this is true of mobs, but in the normal big boss guys, they count as 2 wounds. Let's check if that's true for mobs. We'll be right back.
That's pretty brutal.
All right, so that BP3 card does count as 2 wounds, whether you're going up against a mob or not a mob.
Huge.
So that's huge. And then we are going to go into this deck, replace the lowest level card in there, which in this case is an AI1, with an AI3. So this deck is getting much stronger. Okay.
But we are 1 wound away from victory, right?
How many do we have in there?
I think so. I mean,
Yeah,
we've
but
got-
also, wound, draw an AI for the closest mob.
We are going to do that in a second. But
Yeah.
So we're at 6 of 7 wounds now.
Okay, so we're going to draw an AI for the closest mob to this guy, which could be 1 or 5.
Only just 5, so that 1 is still adjacent to you?
Sure. I mean, 1 is just going to attack me if we do 1.
Oh. Probably, but not definitely.
Yeah, I mean, 5 won't attack you because you're knocked down, so it'll probably attack Kara.
Mm-hmm.
How much health do you have, Kara?
9.
So maybe it's Kara's the one to take the
fine.
attack?
Alright, 5.
Yeah, 5. All right, let's see what we got.
The only thing is, if it does target, like, you,
Yeah.
you are engaged with someone, which could be, like, bad for swarming.
It's a good point.
So maybe just do 1.
Okay, so just 1. Yeah,
And you just won't die.
I just won't die.
Great. I love that strategy. Alright. You got the Iron Cast Wall,
Shoot.
which is a targeting the closest non-engaged knight.
Well, that's weird. Am I engaged with 1? I guess I am engaged.
So it's exactly what I feared.
So it's going to go for Kara. It is exactly what you feared. That's funny. Okay, so it's going to go here, basically, and turn to face Kara. Is there any reaction? Oh, you know what? I could actually reflex out to let it attack me.
It will first target.
That's right, first target. So it's going to attack Kara. Okay, so there's no point in that. All right, anything you want to do before it moves there, Jordan?
I mean, can I let me read what the rest it's going to do? It's just going to hit me?
It's gonna hit you for 2. It's gonna roll 4. You're gonna roll 4 evasion dice. For each hit that goes through, you're gonna lose 2 vigor.
Woof.
And
Well, it can't kill me.
yeah, and then after the attack, it's gonna place an armor token on every other mob in zone 1, so within 1 of it.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
But luckily there won't be
Be
any.
any. Yeah.
I mean, I can move, but it doesn't seem
not gonna
I don't think
help,
that
yeah.
matters
No.
at all. So.
All right.
All right, so it does the thing.
Comes down here.
Yep.
And you can roll 4 d10s, one of which should be the white one. Move these out of the way.
And 7 or higher will evade.
That's 2
2
misses.
evade.
2 evades. That's
Okay,
not bad.
not
so you're
bad.
going to take 4 damage.
Sure,
Yep.
I absolutely handle that.
And then you're going to draw
A
you're at
major.
5, so you're drawing a major.
Yep.
And I get a zeal when you draw this major. Thank you so much.
It's going to be great, right? No, it says giant gash. Lose 1 more vigor and shuffle this back into the
And draw another?
Mortis deck, then resolve the peril check again.
Yeah, draw another card, basically.
Oh.
We found the gashes.
So I've got to go down to 4.
Yeah.
I'm still
Oh, and actually, you're drawing. Are you in another zone?
no, I'm still in major.
Okay. Because I think it would push you down.
Yeah.
Push you down.
So my heat was boosted from before. But moving to major doesn't
still at 4.
actually boost.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yep. But
Yeah,
when you go
that's
down
your
to
limit.
grave, it'll go to 5.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see.
Yep.
Okay. Panzer Rust. Principality of Stone. Parasitize 2.
Okay.
Okay. So you get that parasite after all.
Whatever. We're almost done, right?
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully.
There you go. And then you'll get 2 tokens on there.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay.
All right. This goes to the discard because there are no within 1. No mobs within 1.
Right. All right. So it's my go here.
Yep.
I guess I'm going to drop my Militia Morgenstern and just go in with the knives.
I love it.
Um,
Actually, don't love it.
Is number 2's alive, number 1's alive. Number 5 is alive and is a BP1. That's probably the one I'm going to try and hit. That seems like the easiest one to hit. Or 7.
Or 7. Both are pretty close.
Yeah. I'm going to go for 7, I think. So I'll move up 2 here like that. And then I'm dropping my Militia Morgenstern. You do have to drop the weapon in order to use your knives, so I don't have it for the rest of the clash. And now I'm just rolling these knives, which are not very good.
You do roll two dice because you have them in.
Wait a minute, was I here?
Yeah.
Yes, 1 second. Let me see. Because I have reflex. Oh, but that only lets me move 1 space.
Oh, but if you use your squire first.
My squire's knocked down.
Correct, but he can still use heat abilities. No, he can't.
No, he can't.
Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, that would have been really cool if we'd thought that all the way through. Okay, so I'm using my knives here. So I'm just rolling a d10.
2 of them.
No, just 1 on the knives.
If you're two-handing them.
Oh, if you're two-handing them, it's 2 dice. That's nice. Okay, and I'm looking for a 5. Shoot. Well,
Oh,
wow.
crit.
And a 9.
Crit and 9. That's pretty sick. All right, so I have a crit chance here. We're attacking number 7, we said. Okay, so this guy, if I wound him, will reveal the rightmost unrevealed BP. But if we critical him, we look at a BP card. Okay, it's not going to matter. While he's revealed, all knights have -1 precision. That's not going to matter for right now either.
And honestly, the 2
is pretty
huge.
good. I'm going to roll 3 red dice because I hit on both of those.
Exactly. And you have a break token available.
And I have a break
thanks
token.
To Jordan.
That'll do it.
That's it, man.
We kill this guy. Number 7, and whenever you finish off a fight like that, it ends immediately. We will go ahead and read the little aftermath and performance.
Also, make sure you get your passion for attacking.
Thank you. Oh yeah, and we can put tokens in the night pool as well. So I'm going to add, this is a weird choice. I guess I'll add in 2 openings and a break.
Okay.
I also could have re-rolled one of those black dice. It makes so much sense that you can re-roll these power dice. God. Okay. All right, aftermath. Deaths. If any knight is dead, no one is dead. Stat reset. All knights reset their passion, heat, and vigor. So all of those go to their starting levels. And then make sure to also adjust your heat limit based on your revised vigor level. Recuperate. Return all technique cards from your cooldown, delay, and discard areas to your hand. So you get everything back. Discard all conditions and condition cards. Each knight can discard 2 Bane. I have 1 Bane to discard.
Same.
Discard all generic tokens, modifier tokens, and knight tokens. Unexhaust all of your gear cards.
Knight tokens gone.
And you can pick everything up.
Right. Knight tokens.
Are those knight tokens? I think these are knight tokens.
Oh.
Are those knight
Those
tokens?
are in the night pool.
Night pool.
Oh yeah, those are knight tokens. Yeah, okay.
I think everything in there goes.
It actually says discard all generic tokens, modifier tokens, and knight tokens. I actually don't know if these go. They probably do. Gear, unexhaust all your gear card, regain all discarded gear cards except consumables. Discarded consumables remain discarded until the end of the expedition. All gear cards regain all charges. Loot. If you won the clash, perform Clash Scavenge 1 and Scavenge 3.
Hell
so,
yeah.
Clash Scavenge 1 is going to give us this lovely exhibition clash piece of loot. And then the other thing we can do with Clash 3 is we can gain kingdom gear, consumable gear, and upgrades. We've gained some kingdom gear already, right? So should we do 1 upgrade and 1 consumable?
Sure.
Okay. So these will go into our loot deck, which is over there on that whiteboard. Oh wait, that's only 3 cards, right? We have 1 more. Do we want another kingdom or do we want another consumable?
Kingdom.
Kingdom. So we should have 1 Exhibition Clash, a kingdom, a consumable, and
An upgrade, and then 2 kingdoms over there.
Okay, and then 2 kingdoms over there. Great. Is there anything else we need to do in the aftermath step here? Loot for, okay, and then venture forth. If any knight is on a quest, proceed to the indicated paragraph. So, luckily these books have bookmarks, and I used mine. Okay, so it says proceed to the clash. If you win, read this section. The last of the Ironcast falls, leaving you and your allies standing triumphant over a small mound of bones and rust. The threat gone, you turn your eye back to your prisoner. Now, you lift the cultist's chin to stare directly into his eyes. You're going to answer my questions. Where are the others? What are you trying to accomplish here? The cultist remains tight-lipped at first, but you have ways of teasing the words from his tongue. You grasp at the wrought silver staros you keep around your neck, feeling its cool surface against your palm. Then, in a flash, it turns uncomfortably hot, warmed from within by a surge of divinity, the power of your zeal. The token hisses as it touches the cultist's flesh, branding him with the branching symbol of the staros. He groans in pain, holding out a surprisingly long time, but eventually his will breaks, and you get the truth from him. You know, because torture always yields the truth.
Yeah.
Divine torture.
Divine torture, right.
Especially.
The cult will meet tomorrow at the old frozen docks. They are to perform a ritual, a sacrament of division. You press him for more details, but he begins to writhe in pain, blood seeping from the nose, the ears, and finally the corners of his eyes.
Ooh.
Something is fighting your efforts to interrogate him. You press harder, desperate to get something, anything of use from him. But the cultist merely turns his sightless, bloodshot gaze to you and smiles mockingly. With that, the cultist's body sags, the life having left it without you even realizing. Whatever binding was keeping him from telling you everything finally killed him. You shove the corpse away from yourself and mutter a quick prayer to the Allfather to protect yourself from whatever foul magics cling to it. You have a direction now, the docks. You need a brief respite to regain your strength. Then you need to move with all speed if you're going to stop the ritual in time. Okay, proceed to rest, and once you are ready, resume the expedition. So we'll come back and read the expedition quest, the instructions in the future. But we do have a quick rest step, so let's take care of that, and then we'll end this video here.
Perfect.
The rest step is as follows. Anyone who has a card that has a rest ability on it, which will be on the delve side, can play it for that rest ability. We discard all resource tokens, so all of the zeal goes away, as does all the magic. And then there's a monster rotation, so we'll perform rotation 2. That's going to be on that board over there, changing the districts around. We'll come back to that in a moment.
A quick question.
Yep.
Was magic still in the step before, like during rest? Was magic
Magic
still
is there
in the pool?
before you. Yeah, the rest abilities comes before the magic leaves.
Great. I'm going
You have a
to
rest ability?
do a rest ability.
What's it say?
Because I believe. Never mind. I won't do a rest ability.
No rest ability?
No, we don't have any curses, but I could cleanse us of curses.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any rest abilities, Jordan?
I do. I can. My pet peeve: we can lose -1 threat, but I lose the card unless it comes back for the next clash. I do not want to do that. Really.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, we'll do the rotation. We'll discard the resources so your magic is gone. And then we go to Campfire Tales. Jordan, why don't you roll a d10 for us?
Sure. It's gonna be a 6.
Nope. So for Campfire Tales, you roll a d10 and then you add our rapports, which is 0. We have no rapport.
Okay.
And then at 9, 10, 11, 12, or 13, you'd get a story.
Oh.
But we're only at 6.
That's
so
cool,
we
though.
don't get a story.
No story.
And that is going to take us to the end of our very first video of Kingdoms Forlorn. This is the first half of Expedition 1. Thanks for playing, guys. Did you guys have fun?
This was a blast.
That was great.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we'll be back shortly for Expedition 1.2. See you next time. Oh yeah, and like and subscribe. This is a new YouTube channel. If you've gotten to this point in the video, you should really like and subscribe. We're trying to build some followers up.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Do it. Hit the button.
Hit those buttons. The bell icon, the thumb icon. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.